Okay, okay, okay. Test. We're good. Okay, why am I lighting so bright? What's up, chat? We are starting up. We're gonna have to make some money today.
Yes.
And we got Lanto in the building. Give us a play. A Lanto special. Okay. Get situated real quick. Oh, to start up. How are you feeling about this price action today? You traded today, right, Lanto? You said you made a lot of money. Took longs, I bet.
Yeah, I took a couple of trades. It was a downside day overall, but took a few trades. Yeah, I eventually long. My best trade was a 5-minute inversion entry. It was off the 5-minute inverse at 11:35. Desi and I took the same trade.
Oh, really?
On that. Yeah, and we.
Who loaded first, though?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Someone signaled by the other person.
Yeah. Overall, it's been nice. I feel like this week's price action has been so much better.
Yeah, it has been. It's like so much range too. We're getting a lot of moves.
How's chat doing today? Chat.
Yesterday, I almost got cooked. I took 2 trades. 2 lost, like 2 starter trades. Lost both of them. 15-15. So minus 600 on all my accounts. I showed chat. And third trade, luckily we had a banger. And then we went green.
Yes, sir.
That was like because you said like you haven't had a red day this week. I think it was like the same with me, except like yesterday was like about to be that day. I'm like, damn, I don't think this is like my first time red in like 10 days on my Apex. All right, let's see. A lot of gaps here. Just trying to come down lower, but do we take any targets today? Today, it's like high of the day at 850. Okay, we hit 700.
Yeah, what do I want to see?
SMT with a 4-hour high, NQ made another high, and ES didn't. Mark this out. What do you think price is looking to do right now?
Probably just move back down into some internal, what do you call it, inbounds.
Yeah. I gotta stay bullish until we get like a nice 15-minute closure, maybe on like 640, 630s. Are you looking for higher, or are you looking for like a consolidation for the rest of the day? It's ending week as well.
I mean, preferably I'd like to see higher because we've been favoring upside entirely. Even through that sell, we saw that sell was just for the simple rebounds of like that internal what do you call it, range. So push back up, like for me that 15-minute gap fill was nice. Push back up would make sense here ideally, and a move higher would make sense. I wouldn't fancy going short just because of how bullish we've been today overall. If I wanted a short, it would have been initially off that initial high that we put in with the hourly gap fill or entry. So yeah, I've just been waiting all day. Took a couple jabs, and now we're here. So
someone asking Lanto face cam. It's time. We gotta get it for next appearance next week.
I don't have a face cam though. I'm also broke.
We can. We'll do a fundraiser. How much is it? What was a camera like $500? You want a good one? We can get chat to chip in. Everyone chip in $1.
Yeah, let's do GoFundMe. I'm about let's do like a 10K.
What's the
10K
HD? You can see the feature of that camera.
Nah.
Is that the highest you can go? Is it 4K? I always think it's high, but like, is there something higher than that in like quality?
Yeah, I mean, that led to a more dragon costume, dude. What?
What is this? I feel like I'm not sure how to play this right now. I feel like I like long. I would probably want like the 1 minute structure to give me something. Oh, and then yeah, I didn't even pass my Fundatics account. I thought it was 50% because it's the rule.
40.
It's 40, and then I try to do the 40. They said it's a 30% buffer, so it's technically 43%. And my shit was at 43.0 like 5 or something. So I need like another $30 to pass it. So I gotta wrap this shit up. We'll get funded on Monday, and then funding next is probably gonna be funded by Monday too.
Yeah, ever since we took that high, we've just been kind of slow. We're gonna see this pick up eventually.
What other accounts do I have that I need to trade? Oh, you know what? I can't even trade my fund features. I was gonna buy some. I keep on trying to buy some, and it stops me. I forget like what was happening. I need to ask them. But are you banned too, Lanto? Or like, do you think you're banned
On what?
on my fund features?
I'm
I don't know what it is. You're banned?
Yeah.
Like confirmed, or like?
I mean, not confirmed, but pretty much every time I go to click out or I go to the checkout page and I try to buy the account.
Oh, bro, it's the same thing as me then. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Like why?
Nope.
You never moved to live either, right?
No.
So like, what reason would they have to ban you?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's because I had like one massive day on the firm, and then
That's
I just,
it.
Like, no, but listen, I had a massive day. And I didn't really trade much afterwards, so maybe they just see that like, yeah, he's just trying to leverage the firm, so we might as well just ban him.
Well, that's like what every firm we're doing, right?
That's the goal, but they don't like that. Not at least not now. Last year they were fine with it. This year, bro, they're
losing money.
I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't get some firms that are like, yeah, we're gonna ban people because they run through a lot of evals or certain things. It's just like the only way you guys make money is through people losing accounts. So like, wouldn't you want that? Like,
You know, I thought about that more too. I'm like, I feel like that's what Top Up's doing. Like, they want to ban people. You know how they limit the account purchases. Yeah. I think they're doing it so like the prop milkers won't like be enticed to trade them. So it's only the people that's like doing bad trading them. I feel like that's like the angle here, because it's a turnoff for me too. I'm like, okay, I can only like I'll buy some accounts if I fail them. I can't like I have to wait a whole month before I try again on evals, not even funded. Like I like how TPT is doing it. Like you can only activate what 10 accounts per month. I'm fine with that. You can do as many evals as you want, as quick as you want. But like, yeah, that's why I was like, damn. Too many issues funding next. Yeah, funding next is just slow right now, just because the promotion, which promotion ends, I think, what is it, tomorrow or something? It's like this week. But good news is, in the Discord that we have, there's a lot of users who's been saying that they've been waiting for like 3-4 days for KYC and activation, all that stuff, and then a lot of them today just said they just got it this morning or last night. So it's like a backlog. Everything's decent there, other than micro scalping policy, which I just talked about. Lanto, micro scalping policy is you cannot have 40% of your trade. Let me just go over this real quick. Micro scalping policy. We talked about this often, but some people still don't know about it. You cannot have 40% of trades / profits that has that is within 20 seconds or 5 ticks. That's it. I'm gonna try to ask them to change it to include, like, if you hit a certain amount of profits, it'll negate it though. I gave them some tips, but yeah, that's it. As long as you don't break these rules, you're good. So it's similar to Apex with like the DCA and the -30% rule. There's a lot of chatter. What do you think about that rule, Lanto? First opinion, first thought. Like, you can be honest with it.
I don't mind it. The 5 ticks, I don't mind. I mean,
The 20 seconds
20
is the one, I think, big one.
yeah, because it's like some days you want to flip, you know. So it's just like I don't know.
Well, you can flip still, but it's like 40% of your trades. Like, so if you take 10 trades, you can't have more than 5 trades. 4 trades.
That's fine.
I don't know if it is it 40% exact or under 40%, something like that. Like, it's just something you got to keep in mind if you're trading this firm, which it's in the policy. You traded news and got approved. Oh, if you traded news and got approved, you might have more trades already. So if you, like, say you take like 5 trades normally, and then you trade news, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't get flagged. Because that's only 1 red flag versus 5 green flags. That's not 40%.
Yeah. Mohit, I see your point. He's saying that like sometimes the market moves 60 ticks in 10 seconds. That's fair. If that's the case, though, if your intent is to just have a small P&L flip, just downsize. They don't have a sizing rule, right? It's just
no size rule.
Yes, yeah, so you can just do 1M and Q if you want to flip and just deal with that.
Yeah, I mean it's a trade-off. Like, you know how Apex is 20 accounts, they have to protect themselves. They're like, okay, you first they said no DCA, and now they're like, you can't risk 30% of your account, do all these type of stuff. That's just the only way they protect themselves, to make it like very cheap for fun next. But again, like, if you can't, if that conflicts with your trading style, you just trade other firms. That's just as easy as it is.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I was passing some accounts. I think I made like $1,400. I need $100 left, and I added another trade just for a quick scalp, and I hit the $100 target like the first like 10 seconds. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, I'm gonna hold it a little longer so they don't flag me. I held it to like, I think 30 seconds just to be safe. So that's like something I'm mindful of, because I don't want to get the same treatment or same flag. But I don't know if you see Twitter, it's the same shit as Apex. I feel like people break the rule. They're like, what? This is a rule in first place? They complain about it, and they're trying to see if they can, use social as a weapon to get it fixed.
Yeah.
I like long still here until maybe the 15-minute closure would be nasty here.
I mean, yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm still favoring upside overall. We can definitely see a retrace, maybe a bit lower. See the 75 inbounds get met, and then see it flip back up. But yeah, it just seems a little slow.
Yeah. One of the 2 things I also noted them was like my recommendation was if it is over 10 points, don't count it as a what did I say? Fuck, I forgot. Because I have a line of support for all of them. Oh, this is what I said. I'm just gonna copy paste it. I'll let you guys know what if this is good or not. Yeah, this one or this one. I want them to at least add one of them, and at least they listen to me. It just takes a while. After 10 points or 40 ticks, 10 points, the trade wouldn't be a micro scalp, even if it's within 20 seconds. That would be a good start. Or don't count losses as micro scalp. Those are my 2 things I put. I hope they do both of them, though.
See a bit of a 5-minute tap here. Big BPR.
5 minutes up? Oh, yeah.
5-minute BPR at 11:50.
I need you to give me a trade, bro. I just woke up. This guy, I was up, but I keep on saying like I haven't been trading. I've just been doing like other projects, and like I gotta go AM again. Probably next week I'll try to start, but it's always the first trade in PM. I gotta make it cook. Lanto doesn't sound like how he looks at all. He sounds so gentle. He's a gentle giant.
Like, nar.
Funny next plans are the most goated currently. Can't imagine how much traffic and new customers. I'll tell you right now, like they basically more than double their users like in a very short amount of time. So you complain about supports, they're getting more support. It's like any prop firms who just double their user base in a matter of like a week, it won't do well. Let me see. Someone's asking for the 30% rule in Apex. So the 30% rule is very simple for 50K accounts. I think, is it 2,500 drawdown? 2,500 drawdown. You can't lose more than 800, something around there. And if you have less drawdown, it's still going to be set at 800. But if you have more, it'll go above. So you have like 5,000 profits. It'll be 30% of it, which is like close to like 1,500. That rule is like, I think people hate it at first, but like I don't really see that as a problem anymore. It just takes some time to adjust. Tradeify is goated. They never deny payouts. The only downside of Tradeify is they cap it lifetime at 100K. So like they're so protected that they can do whatever they want. But other firms like Apex, who's uncapped, Funding Next, who's uncapped, someone can make $1 million out of them. They can't do as well, as good. I'm gonna delete this and see if we can get some longs here.
Yeah, we're bouncing this gap here.
Do you like longs already, or are you getting in already?
No, but I like the 5-minute tap here. I like a pushback up potential.
So I was looking for the 15-minute closure to see if it wants to turn. It held, so I think I do like longs. Big closure there.
It'll pop back up though.
The micro scalping, the one that we were talking about was Funding Next.
We had some bullish FT off that low as well. This shit's popping, in my opinion. We'll see though.
Any losses, Lanto would guarantee. Boom. Huh? He said, you're confident, so if there's a loss, Lanto would reimburse your losses. That's how confident he is. Imagine you did that to a stream and you're like, shit, it's a bad trade, and like you have like 200 people make a ticket saying, you know, here's a bill.
LOL, that'd be funny. Nah, compared to last week, I mean, if you guys were here last week and you heard me talk about my trading last week compared to this week, dude, it's good. Good to see that once I've dialed back in, we're chilling. Because for last week was like a fucking shit show, I feel like. This week it's been really good.
Yeah. Chat, what do you guys want to see for longs here? What's the entry model? I feel like the range is good. I'm trying to see where I can get in. It's already
really
pumping here.
Yeah,
play off this
bullish
breaker.
SMT. Yeah, 1 minute bullish SMT, 5-minute gap. Got tapped into the CE on NQ. I want to see the price really push here. Like technically, this should see highs.
Yeah, I can see that. I want to see if there's a better risk reward.
Yeah,
this looks good though. Let's see what chat thinks.
So I got 2 payouts of Funding Next. W.
You got 2. I think I got 3 payouts for next so far, and I just got funded to the rapid, so maybe next week we'll get another payout with them.
Yes, is leading a little bit.
I think I'm gonna chill until I see something more better right now, better structure. Because you know the stats lately, or some people have been trying to give me a curse. The first trade I take is a loser. The next trade is a banger.
Bro, fuck those people, honestly. They made no money trading, bro. Who cares? Like,
They
bro.
try to curse me. So like, that happened yesterday though. But other times, it's like I don't take one trade. So, chat, if you believe in that, you gotta inverse me whatever I take. If I long here, you're supposed to short.
Mm-hmm.
Your TBT doing end of day live is actually so nice because I have the live counts on end day right now, and it's like I don't have to worry about making a lot of money and then it coming back to bite me, which is so much better.
See if you go lower.
I'm watching this 50-minute close. We're gonna get this closure in 3 minutes. Depending how far we close, I might look at the previous support we had as resistance, and if it rejects from it, I want to play for lower. But I need a nice closure to validate that. Lato, what do you think the price for the rest of the week? This is the last day. Do you think highs are in? Like today, lows are in, or we're gonna push for the highs one more time?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if I were to lean one way, it'd probably be upside, but I do think there's a good chance for highs in those. Maybe that's not good though. I don't want to see the highs being put in. So if that's the case, I think we consolidate. Yeah, ultimately, I don't know. Obviously, for sure, I think lows are put in, but I do want to see price trade higher. For sure.
If we get a deep hourly closure, I can see this coming. We have a large gap there too on NQ. What's up with finding next accounts? Past 2 rapid Tuesday still can't trade, shows account inactive. So when I pass them, it shows inactive, but you're supposed to you're supposed to click it, and maybe it was sign. You just type your name and your address for each one of them, like kind of like how Apex is, and then that's it. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to show inactive. It was weird. I forgot how it worked. But yeah, you're supposed to do KYC first. KYC could take a while, but then after that, it's like pretty quick.
Don't want chop here. No chop, please. That jump from the 50Ks to 100Ks on the Pro Plus on funding takes is kind of wild. For the profit goal, 50K count profit goal is 2,500, 100K is 6,000.
Bro, it's the same thing for the next. It's like so weird. Like they are just throwing the big account as a deterrence just to show that they have it, but they clearly don't want people to use it. Good, because I'm pretty sure for funding next. Let me pull it up. It's like it's something weird. Like you only get 500 more drawdown. Oh, I have it here. Look at this. Like 50K, $99. That's before any discounts. 100K, $250. So more than like 2.5 times more. You get 2K drawdown. The 100K is 2,500. So you increase by 500, and profit target nearly doubles. So like more than double your profit or the cost. Nearly doubles your profit target, and then just slightly increases your drawdown by $500. Like why does these forex giants do that? They don't want to use the big accounts. I think that's what it is. You can withdraw more. That don't matter because you can have double the accounts instead. Instead of 300Ks, you can have 650Ks, and it won't be more than that. But that's what funding ticks and funding next. Their 100K plan are just horrible.
We have a moment of BPR again here at 125. if we invert that, this could look up, good look, or look good for higher. We've just been choppy.
Yeah, I think I want to just steer away until we get like a clear delivery from this source. But you know, if you guys want a lentil special, watch for this closure. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I put risk on unfunded today, so if I take something, it'll be evals. But I don't hate the idea behind higher.
Any insights on Project X for Lucid? Lucid is coming out on Sunday, and there is a banger promotion. We talked about this yesterday. I told you guys, give me a range from you know, any number, and I basically set the average of it. So it's a much better deal than what it's have right now, but it's a flash sale though. I don't think I can say more than that before I get in trouble. That's why I say that with every promotion, they like don't say anything. I'm like, can I be like? I didn't ask them. I'm like, can I just be vague? And they didn't say anything. I just said it's a good deal. And maybe some stuff. If you take this, or you put your stop at the like, let's say like 67. Oh
yeah, I'll send you a visual.
Yeah.
New visual.
You're looking for the inverse of 125 first, probably, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
This is what Lanto got.
The only risk here would obviously be the fact that price is just very consolidative. But if we inverse out of this gap nicely, see a nice push on evals.
Yeah.
Do. Look at that, you just said. Gotta invert the gap though.
Haven't inverted yet. Lucid have direct funded option. Like if you know Tradeify, Lucid has the exact same plan as Tradeify. Very similar to the growth plan, very similar to direct funded. Direct funded, if you look at the rules, there's a lot of stuff that's pretty solid there. And Lanto, you have what, 5 Lucid accounts?
Yeah.
Like you took how many payouts on them already?
Took my first payout. I'm on my second payout cycle now.
Like done already, or
what do you mean?
like requested second, or you're working your second?
Oh no, yeah, I'm on my second cycle in these accounts.
Damn. And what's your balance at? You know, like 10K or something? Or something lower?
Right, so up today, so it's at 13.1.
Dude, you're fucking loaded with it.
Yeah, there's also cap, which is good.
Yeah, that's the thing too. So like, you can just request, you can request a lot of money, and then be moved live with an awful lot of money, and it's not gonna be the same. Like you're doing the same run as Tradeify, like you did, but Tradeify they cut you off at the 100K cap. This one, like, I don't know the cap on this one. Is there a cap?
So the cap's 200K.
Yeah, that's a lot more, man.
Yeah, that's 2 times as much.
And it's not lifetime either.
Process, yeah, or the what you call it, the live approach as well. They don't like forfeit all your profits.
Yeah.
What they do. Someone told me what they do. Apparently, what they're gonna do is they're gonna incorporate a system where like you won't have access to all your
the escrow. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and then you have to like as you do better trading wise, you'll unlock more and more of that.
It's a good idea, you know. It's just like for the trader.
Bro, that's better than just forfeiting all
yeah, it's a forfeiting. Like that's the thing. I'd rather have them withhold some of my money and keep it later, just in case I need it, rather than just forfeit it.
Yep.
So they just copy Tradeify. Tradeify was a blueprint. I think the one thing is like, why do a lifetime 100K sim cap? I mean, it works for a lot of you guys, but for like me and Lanto, it's such a tight cap, man. When other firms, they don't have a cap like that.
Yeah, one time I talked about on Twitter about like how the sim cap's so small and like you have to forfeit so much profit on Tradeify. But someone commented and he was like, "You should be grateful for a 100K sim cap."
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's relative though. It's like, are you serious?
Dude, like with all due respect, bro. Like, bro, 100K, bro. Like, dude. I don't know, man. It is relative, I guess, but
that's a slippery slope too. Like it could be like, oh, you should be grateful for 25K for my foot features. 50K is like, no, we should be like letting everyone know that the cap is too tight compared to the market. Like every other firm has a bigger cap.
Yep.
some firms don't even have a cap. Like Apex is technically unlimited. Top Step is like 275 cap.
I just felt like everyone would like, even there'd be CEO prop firms or CEOs of prop firms, and there'd be people out there being like, Apex is not sustainable. Well, they're still here.
They're literally still here. They're just creating a lot of smoke.
Rules. It's just funny.
Dude, this is really choppy. I don't know if you're playing this, Lanzo, but I don't see you.
We still haven't closed over it, so I'm still waiting. Yeah, it's a PE vow trade. But I like the idea behind it, because that SFT is still valid. We also bounce the CE. So as long as we get like a good
it's holding
sequence.
There's no reason to play shorts at least. Unless you want to get cooked.
Actually, good closure, ideally.
How's your Tradeify live doing, Lanto, if you don't mind?
I mean, I haven't really traded it much, to be honest.
It's just been like neutral.
Yeah, but it's just 2K daily loss in it. That's just not it.
It's so tight, dude. I asked that because, you know, I told you that I was in trenches with them. At one point, it was at like, I think like 500 or 1,000, and now it's at 7,500. I brought it back from the dead. Just from like locking in, or not locking in, just like copy trading with a little bit more size.
Yeah. We're pushing it. We got an ideal close. Oh, so I'm gonna take this on eval, see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, what was I say? Yeah, the Tradeify lives is tough, bro. It's just not only that. I just got a bad taste in my mouth when I had to forfeit over 100K of profit for a fucking 10K live bounce with 2K daily loss in it. I don't know. That's just not it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like all that profit forfeited for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the idea of any forfeiting profits. Like, they should just have in place where, I don't know. What would it be? Just like move it live, like move it live earlier. Like, think about this. What if Tradeify just move you live as soon as you hit 100K instead of like wasting your time on, you know, making profits that won't even last. You went up to like 160, 170.
Yeah.
But I mean, the one thing is, like, since they have such a good cap, they or a tight cap, they can do whatever they want. They could give you payouts in a minute. They can let you trade news. They can let you trade however they want because they're already like very risk managed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for new traders, Tradeify is like really perfect. For someone like very experienced, I feel like there's a lot of walls you're hitting.
Also, I mean, I don't want to like read too much, but I also didn't like when one of the higher ups I was talking to at Tradeify, like we'd have a conversation and I'd be like trying to like slowly convince them to like maybe increase the cap on Tradeify.
And they'll say the other firms are gonna lower their cap soon. Is
that supposedly that prop firm traders are too spoiled, quote unquote. That really ticked me off. Because
I have that same not that like with other prop firms CEOs. I'm just like, but every other firms are doing this, by the way. Like, that's not that competitive. That's actually like very aggressive. And they're like, oh, they'll change soon. Don't worry. And it's like, what? Why would they change?
I don't give a fuck. You say prop traders are too spoiled. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. If your reasoning are hypotheticals through other props doing certain things, which they still haven't done, and saying that prop traders are too spoiled, like you're just essentially doing what you're doing just because you want to.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like proper valid reason to it.
The only
prop firms prop firms have used regulations as a bailout to be like restrict and progress.
There hasn't been anything like substantial.
Yeah. It just feels like, to me, it just feels like there's like new things that are coming out, but like in like a regressive state, if that makes sense. Like there'll be like new from like funny ticks or like funny next, but like the market's just getting smaller in terms of like, I don't know, like competitiveness, I guess. It's everyone's just taking a step backwards. Because last year I feel like especially Top Step, they were really pushing it last year summer wise. They went from 3 to 5 accounts.
That was huge.
They introduced the live. Yeah, they introduced a live account as well, to where you could also have 5 XFAs at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was like, see, that's like shit you really like seeing as a trader. But then, now you have them pretty much vouching for like live accounts, and saying that like our regressions, our restrictions that we've implemented, like sim caps, and just payout caps, is a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, we got Kane in here. He said, "Who told you that?" Damn, who told you? Kane been saying that, but like, I don't think it's even like the regulation though. It's like literally the like what Lance was saying is just the prop firm just using that as an excuse.
We're pushing here. This long's playing out.
Damn. What do you put break even when you make these type of trades? Let me see what.
Usually like a relative high. Like for example, the high that we took out here at 689, you can move stops break even there if you want to keep it very tight. But I'm on evals here, so I'm gonna keep it.
You look at was that the high 707? It's like high of the day right now.
Yeah, I'm high day TP for these evals. Like I said, I put funded risk on. Like this is still a trade to probably take on my fundeds, but I'm trying to get these other evals done. All right, I'm already green with fundeds.
Damn, it's really pushing. I liked longs too, but I didn't like how it's going back and forth. I would rather let it sweep and then come back up. I would have played that much better. Ooh, your base hit mentality changed the game for me. I was profitable before, but I was struggling to break the new ceiling since moving base hits. I'm up 24K in payouts this month. Let's go. That's base hits is a mentality. You have to. It's like more about consistency. It changes the whole way you're trading. You blow accounts less, you feel better. You take smaller hits, but accumulates.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Compounding, especially on firms, like your goal should be compounding. I think on a live account, on a cash account, it's different. But on firms, like with all the restrictions and the caps, there's no purpose of you needing to trade massive order trades, in my opinion. Like, just compound. Profits are still, I said this as well. I feel like profits are still a great tool for traders who are first starting out because it implements like discipline and like a daily loss limit or like a profit target or a profit goal. It's like for me when I first started trading, like props were like not a thing or not as popular as they are now. I traded lives capital. So for me, when I first started I had no idea what I was doing. So if I had no clue what I was doing in the first place, like I definitely wouldn't have a clue of what my stop should be, what my plan should be with that, what my profit goal should be. Like in my mind, when I first started trading, it was just more so how can I make as much money today as possible. That was my intent. That's just everybody. But
I think it's dangerous too. I feel like props helped me level up, like slowly scale up and work on your the core of your trading.
Yeah.
And then when you fuck up, it's more about blowing your accounts. Really blowing your like a small amount. When you fuck up a live, you basically just ate shit. It could be a lot of money gone. What do you consider base hit? Base hits for me could be anything. It's relative to you. So like whatever you think is like something very small, something attainable. It doesn't have to be like for me right now, like a good day would be like $1,000 on each account. Base hits would be like 200, 300, 400.
Here.
Damn, it's really pushing. That was a good trade.
Not yet for me. Still haven't hit TP.
Which evals you're running with this?
Hold on 1 second.
How many people in chat play that along with Lanto here?
I'm stop break even now. My fill's quite decent. My fill's 79. I'm stop break even now. But whatchamacallit? TPT reserves is what I'm working on mainly here.
Ooh, how many reserves you picking up?
5. I got them.
That's it? That's not even a reserve, bro.
I maxed it out yesterday.
Add another zero. Add another zero.
I maxed them out yesterday, but yeah, I'm just trying to get the next one now. Yeah, but TPT is so nice, man. I don't care what anyone says. TPT is nice. Ooh, they have trailing drawdown, bro. If trailing drawdown's a concern for you, if trailing drawdown's a concern for you, especially being that it's just the beginning of the account, right? You shouldn't be trading, or you're just not a good trader, right? That or you're just over leveraged, right? Trailing drawdown shouldn't be a big factor to your trading, in my opinion. So
you adapt. That's all you need to do.
once you get past the buffer, it becomes an end of day account, and their live approach is a copy and paste of their sim approach, which is what I really, really like.
Yeah, you know what's even better though?
What?
For TP, like, you know how I talked about like after a certain point of making too much money on the funded accounts, which I think I already took out like 100,000 plus, they forcefully only let you trade the live account, the Pro Plus. So we pass the eval, you get sent straight to Pro Plus. And the difference is the pros are like 80-20 split. Live is 90-10. You still get the 5 accounts, and the best part here is it's also end of day drawdown versus intraday on live versus funded. So it's like a free upgrade, like complimentary upgrade.
And there's no cap on the live account either.
Yeah, exactly. I guess.
There's no cap. So
do you know how much money, like I guess on top of your head, that you extracted from TPT funded?
I think I've done 2 max payouts so far. I think I had one more, but it was smaller. I think I've done just shy of 50. I don't really try like trading aggressively. Okay. Yeah, but I am soon though. Like they're really climbing up for me, in my opinion. Once those goes live,
just a little bit more, you're going to also be forcefully only exclusively able to trade the live, which is like, you know, I think you would agree that was like a positive too, right?
Yeah.
To do that. So. Because more profit split and then end of day drawdown, like even though like that you just said it didn't matter, like that's a free upgrade.
Yeah, I agree.
So like for me, like when I get moved, it's such a great approach because I start the account with $4,500 down on 5 accounts. If I make $500, I can actually withdraw that right away. There's no buffer either. So like I just basically recouped all my resets and losses for that. That's how overpowered it is. So that's why I was telling Lanto, I'm getting like 30 reserves plus. Gonna be set for the year, maybe a little bit for next year. Maybe I'll get 50. Who knows? How much is 50 accounts stat? 50 150k accounts is like $200 a piece. That's like 10k.
That's a lot.
But think about how much you could make. Like they can't even eval ban you, can you? Or would they refund it?
I don't even know, to be honest.
I don't think they ever did that yet, so. But it's something to note.
Someone said, am I still holding? Did we hit break even? That's my question to you.
Yeah, this is a Lanto trade. I feel like I want more structure. I can't really play this here. But it was a good long though. I couldn't look at shorts until we get a deep closure. But yeah, I also made a tweet too. I'm like, I'm waiting for everything to align. I'll get all my evals funded, get like, 10 firms funded too, every account above buffer, and just do base hits. Going to go for like 250, 300k payouts, and then on my live count too, try to get like 100, 150k payouts. That'd be like a 500k month right there. And it's like, it sounds crazy, but there's a lot of months where I already hit like 200k plus, like 100k payouts. Like it's like 300 already. It's like, it's not that far fetched, is what I'm saying. I just need a good month, everything align, good risk management, and then bang it out. What's one of your goals if you have any, Lanzo? Like
I don't know,
for
man,
like peak.
I'm just trying to milk the fuck out of every firm in the industry. That's what I want to do. I don't give a fuck about any firm. Just pay me. That's all I care about. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, man. I feel like making money on props is a lot harder now than it was back then. Simply because, like, outside of Apex, it's like the X multiple from expense to payout is a lot less now. I'm not complaining, but it definitely takes more work. So I don't know. But props are still a good thing out there. What's really just ticked me off this year about props, there's only been a couple, but there's been props who've like really regressed and they've marketed it as like a progression. And you guys could probably,
that's very common.
But like there'll be like things where they install certain caps, restrictions, and they'll give you like the idea behind, oh no, just focus on a live account. Like, dude, TPT is the only firm out there in my eyes that gives you an actual incentive to want to go live.
Yeah.
Only firm. So. I don't know, man.
Just what it is.
It is what it is. I can't complain.
It is what it is, exactly. But at the same time, I feel like we're somewhat still in the prop era, like another prop era, because you have so many different options, which you can milk the hell out of. Only if you, I guess, get more eval ban, which that might be a common thing now. Apex did it. Top Step starting to do it now. More firms are likely going to try to do it. Like My for the Futures, they also I don't know if it's actual ban, but like me and you can't trade it. So I would think so, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just respectfully, like, at least I can speak for like myself and Brian. Like, we're at a point where we have capital to where we don't want to trade on a live account on a firm because it's typically like sub 20-30K balance. Like on a cash account, like we're trading 2-3x that account balance if at minimum. So
Yeah.
like there's no incentive for us. The only reason we still like props is because the scaling thing, right? The scaling plan. And so like when you get pushed to a live on most firms, you're very, very limited. So
All right, let me see. Sorry, I was not looking at chat. Let me see. I'm trying to look at something else. I don't like all these rules. If you can't follow the rules, then you can't trade because trading is based on following rules. Exactly. Every firm has their own rule. You can complain about it, but the best case is like just look at the rules. It takes you like 10 minutes and saves you a lot of trouble. And if it's something like, oh, you can't DCA and your trading is requiring a lot of DCA because you'd like to average in, you can't really trade that for.
wait, how do you? Someone said entry was set 676. Put my break even in profits to. Okay, okay, I thought I read that wrong. Yeah, for me now, I'm just break even off this long, and I'm just letting it go, right? So we either hit TP or just come down, hit break even. But like I'm assuming everyone who took the inversion, your fill's around like 76 to 80. I'm assuming. Usually I use like the candle closure as an example. So like everyone's fill ideally off this would be at around 80 flat, 80.25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good fill. Like you're up like 25 points, pretty much.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less, like 20, if you had like a different fill.
Yeah, I mean this over. So far this trade's moved over a 1 hour, but I still want higher because like I said, I'm trading these evals, so I'm trying to get these done.
Then after close, I'm gonna tell Lan to buy like 30 more. Then he'll be set for the next year. He's clean. Someone asked, why do you need reserves? Are you blowing accounts? Dude, this is like the best deal that they'll ever offer because, you know, I've been trading TPT. I've been looking at them for like years. They haven't not done a better deal than this. Maybe they did the same exact deal, like the same like 3 promotion, but like not with the no daily loss limit, with end of day drawdown, all these other benefits here, which is a game changer. But why you need reserves? Think about this: you buy 50 accounts, you pass them all. Not 50 accounts. Let's just say 20, or let's do 10. Let's do 10. It's more reasonable because you guys are not spending that much. 10 accounts. You basically get 5 funded and 5 in reserves. Whatever happens, if you move live with them or something happens, you already have another set ready to go. So you don't have to go through the eval process. It's very immediate and it doesn't slow you down to make more money. And that's like one of my biggest tip if you want to be like very experienced to like prop milking, not prop milking, but like, is it prop milking? Like gaming the prop system? Because I kind of believe in like mental capital on evals. That drains you. I'm doing that right now. It's draining me. This is the most random thing I saw. What are your thoughts on Lumi versus T-Trade's model beef? How are these two beefing? You have T-Trades and Lumi? What do they even beef about?
Dude, Brian, you know my... I'm not even gonna do it.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, you know what I would say. So I'm gonna check pre-fire what I'm thinking. But yeah.
I know what Lens was gonna say, but we'll keep it here. Can you choppy trade Lucid? Yes, you can. What firm are we talking about? I was talking about TBT. TBT has a sale that ends basically, I think this sometime this week, either today or tomorrow, I think. And I'll pull up the promotion just so you guys can see. It's 40% off, no activation fee, 100% eval refunded payout. So it's usually just these two, but now they're also refunding your eval. So free extra promotion ends today, I think, or maybe Sunday. If you just go smart, you cash back. But the main thing is like they allow reserves. So this is why I talked about here. 50% rule, you can pass in 2 days. If you load up during sale, you get all the benefits and you stack the reserves with no monthly renewal. They stop that. So for me, I have 25 right now. I'm thinking of adding more, and then like the idea is like you don't have to do the evals for Take Profit Trader for like 6 months or 8 months or a year even. And And you just keep on focus on making more money rather than going to evals like top step. Like if you fail it or you move live, you have to go eval and then wait, pass it, then make money again. It's like more like fast pace. This guy, I guess, a pro tip.
I'm curious on those two people who are beefing. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, she took his model and rebranded it and refused to admit she did it. What model is it? Is it? Shit, I don't know. Because it's like, isn't it ICTs related still? I don't know if anyone can claim anything, even like breakers or something. I don't know. I don't want to get to that mess.
Dude, all I say is I'm holding back here. I don't know what I want to say.
Someone said Lumi never trades, always teaching. Lumi teaches.
Yeah, I'm not hating on either, by the way. Because I actually fuck with Lumi. She seems like a chill person. Same with T-Trades.
Yeah.
But just based off what I see, okay? I just think, you know, if someone's teaching you a model or posting a model and they are not profiting off their own model, they are not a trader. They are a marketer. So, yeah, my stance kind of stands like that. There's a lot of people out there who do that. But if there's people out there preaching certain things but don't make money off it, disregard it. So, yeah, that's my stance.
Leto basically wants to police some names. He said, "Oh, you have a trader name? Are you trading? No, you're teaching. We got to change it to
Listen, I could be completely wrong. T-Trades, Lumi, they could be behind the scenes making a fuck you ton of money. I could be wrong. But what I see from my stance, my POV, is they don't make money off what they teach. So what they teach is nothing but just marketing in my eyes. So it's proof of concept. That's it. And so I don't know, man. I wish they got the best though. I mean, from what I see.
So I said Brian always laugh.
That's it. And I'm not saying you have to make a fuck you ton of money. I'm not saying you have to do all these different things. I'm not saying you have to be the next JCap. You know, like, I don't know. If there's no proof of concept to what you're doing, there is no model.
I guess back to the topics, like, I'm just still having a hard time. The core topic is someone's copying the other model. Like, isn't all model that derive the same piece anyways? Like, it's very similar. I don't even know what the fractal model. I've seen it. Teachers gave me the indicator a lot. I checked out. It's like mostly change state delivery. Isn't that a thing already? Like, I'm not sure. Unless there's like more updates. But like even still, like, if let's say Dodgy, he kind of want to say like he takes the inversion, he made it popular, like, but he didn't claim ownership if someone else made a inversion model. I feel like that isn't that weird?
Dude, it's the same thing with him. And I fuck with Dodgy. Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real. It's the same thing with him. I fuck with Dodgy. But like, you're 5-6 years plus into trading, right? And you say you're very profitable. Why aren't you putting risk on? If you're not putting risk on, there's something behind that. Especially with the income that you make off your Discord, you have no reason to not put risk on. At least on prop firms. Like, there's no point for you trading micros on one account. It just makes no sense. If you really feel your trading system's profitable, trade. Yeah. Put risk on.
You look at 707, right? Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, we're just still gliding into it.
You had like no draw on this trade. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a good push. Good S&P off low.
What made you confident that like we're not gonna just chop back down and take the lows because we already did like 2-3 times already? That displacement held.
Yeah, good displacement. The S&T validated. It's a smaller setup, but good S&T. 3 SNQ off the low. Good 5-minute hold. Good push back up. It's a simple like smaller trade.
Yeah. I think for me, it's like, I'm like, if it does that, like, I would rather let it sweep. But, I mean, it makes sense. I was also only leaning longs there. Next JCap. Yeah, what about JCap?
There's maybe a handful of people out there on Twitter, I feel like, who like back what they say. Obviously, Brian being one of them. Who's people I could vouch for? I'd probably say Desi as well. He makes money. He makes good money trading. Look at his Apex run alone. Daily. He posts it daily. With his account balance, with everything. If you're someone out there that posts payouts consistently, if you just were so...
We got Kane in there, too. Kane with a $2 million payout.
Yeah, Kane, obviously. Yeah. But, like... I don't know, man. If you're just consistent... if you're just consistently posting charts, like, dude, like, I don't give a fuck what you say. Higher time frame, alignment, this, that, bro, whatever. I don't care what the fuck you. If you don't make money off what you teach, you. It's as simple as that. As you're just a marketer. I'm not really constructing myself well here, but.
Bro, look at that spike.
I know we hit highs. Chat, you guys TP?
God damn. Who played chat? Type 1 if you played longs off of Lantos. Played that inversion. The 15-minute alignment there.
W signal butters? No, I'm kidding.
I'm getting renovation done. Like a lot of things. I've been working on it for a few weeks now. And this one's like right under or next to me.
And so 8 even alerted. Yo, chat, did I alert that trade?
He did.
I don't know, man. I think you could maybe rewind earlier and vividly hear me say, I am long. I don't know. Chat, am I just
I shared a few times.
Yeah, I don't know. Chat, am I just schizophrenic or what?
I should have signal bot. You know what? I feel like for the last few trades you've been on, you gave on live, it's been working. Why is that? I should have signal bot you. Why do I need to trade myself?
I had a shit week last week. I'm just glad I'm back on track this week. That's it. Note to self, never trade on vacation again. Let alone put size on. Fuck all that. Anyways. Yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't fucking short this. Like, I was trying long, but I needed something better. Like, that breaker was I was considering already, but yeah, just back and forth. ES might have been better. ES I would have been more comfortable with. What TPT counts do you recommend? I would go for the big one, the 150K. Is that the biggest one? Because the only reason is you have more drawdown. The other counts, very similar, but the resets are only $100 for every account. So the big brain move would be just buy a fuck ton of 150K accounts. Let's say buy 20 of them. And if you you fail the eval, it's $100 for each one of them. If you have a 25K, still $100. So the price tag, it's like the initial cost is, different based off of the account size, but fix it changed the game. So for me, like, I think I passed like 20 of them last time. I took one reset, or maybe it's 2 resets actually on each. So it was a lot of resets because I had 20 accounts, but I passed them. So it's like 200 costs, 100 reset, 100 reset, $400 all in. Not bad. And you have reserves. Reserves basically means no monthly costs on this. And you'll be set for, what is it, August right now? If you have like 20 accounts, that's like 3 more sets. You should be set for like nearly the rest of the year. 1.5R. Someone's saying.
Dude, just go for the fattest accounts. Firms with like no caps on the fundeds, bro. Just go for the biggest accounts and just run it up. That's the best thing I would probably do. Every single time. If you're on a firm that has a cap, you can maybe go with smaller accounts. Like funding ticks, like for example, like instant funded accounts. You can go for like the 50Ks, have more accounts. But if you're on a firm like TPT, Top Step, MFFU, with no
go for the biggest one, right?
Yeah, biggest ones for sure.
Yeah.
Every big day I've ever had on Top Step has never been on a small account. It's always been the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Always.
What are whoa, we're spiking.
Yeah. I'm still holding runners, by the way. But that, if you guys remember last year, that one Mouser day I had on Top Step, those were on 150K accounts. Like, I was down just shy of 2K per account, which the daily drawdown was 3K total on those accounts. If I was on a 100K account or a 50K account, those accounts would have hit daily loss limit before I hit that trade. So that's why. If you're trying to go for leverage, which I'm assuming, Kane, you are, because obviously, like, you're not trying to, you're not trying to like baby payout, no. So
not worth
I'd
anyone's time.
Accounts get moved live and then rinse them.
Just a quick overview on TPT. How that works is it's 80-20 split on the pro account, which is the sim funded. You can only make, what is it, like 10K in a single day, they move you live, or between 10 to 20K profits, they move you live. So you can't make more than 20K, I think that's the limit. But after a certain point, after you milk them, like let's say 100K, which is like kind of what I'm seeing right now, where I'm at as well, they move you live, skipping it. So if you pass the eval, they move you instantly live, which is an upgrade because live pro plus is 90-10 in a drawdown, and there's no limits because it's a live count. Like they fund you with like what, $4,500 on the 150K, and then you can do whatever you want with it. You do a 20K day on each count, that's 100K. So the goal should be going to Pro Plus. This is the only firm where
Yep.
I could say that's the goal here. Every other firm, like, you know, you want to stay away from getting live. Is that traded Kane that was on Words of Wisdom? Damn. Kane is now known to be like a guest from Words of Wisdom rather than being like the biggest payout payer at one point. And still is, basically. Imagine people like, what do you feel, Lanzo, if someone said that to you? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, aren't you the guy who was on Brian Stock's stream?
LOL.
It's like, are you that guy who's on his stream like every Friday? Oh, you're the guy.
Words of Wisdom. I got offered to go on there last year, but I declined it. I'm just focused on trading, to be honest. I can care. I mean, I'll go on Twitter for 5 minutes, post what I gotta post, and I'll just get off. I could care less to like market anything else. But it's good to go on. Obviously, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like, share your experience, give knowledge. You know, obviously help people out, but like that there will be a time for that. I just feel like I'm trying to do more beforehand.
Yeah, I get that. It's intraday for Pro, and then for Pro Plus, which is the live, it's in a day. That's like, I guess that's like even more benefits, more and more.
Yo, look what you just said. That's funny.
What happened?
Shit.
That ego. Is that what you're looking at?
That's fair.
What's your target on this, by the way? Are you just gonna hold trailing?
Yeah, I'm just trailing. I'm looking for that hourly gap fill at 756.
So maybe you can walk through like how you do the trailing, like from the start of the trade, and where you make break even, so they can understand it more.
Well, usually I just have like a systematical approach, which it's not like the best in terms of like a liquidity aspect. But like sometimes what I'll do, or most times what I'll do is I'll, you know, for example, I hit take profit 1, stops break even, take profit 2, stops, take profit 1. But usually what I'll just do now is I'll just trail tightly and just let it go. Like on my cash account, right? This is how I trade so I trade props in cash, sometimes like pretty much at the same time. It's pretty hectic, but I do it. So like a take profit 1 on a prop is I'm still completely full sized and like on my cash account, and a take profit 2 is where I realize on my cash account. But then I'm usually all out by take profit 1, and I just let it ride. So for evals like this, I kind of approach it in a way where I just kind of trade it like my cash account. I just let it go and just trail it until I get trailed out. But for me, I do relative lows. So it depends how tight you want to be with risk here. If you want to keep it very tight, you'd go for like 1 minute relative lows. Like, so price trading at like 722. Ideally, your stop at that previous high of day that we just took out, or just like that 1 minute wick low at 2:03 p.m. Tight, your stop would be very tight, but you just trail up to
7 or 8, right?
Yeah, my belief in stop losses, or my belief in trailing stops, is just putting it in areas of interest where I feel if price were to come down to trail me out off this long,
it might flip.
It would be for the purpose of seeking reversal, in my eyes.
So
like for me, the reason you see me, like, for example, go break even at high of day here is because I feel if we were to take high of day here, come back down and touch that 1 minute gap that I took initially off of, it'd be for the purpose of trading lower, because the market wouldn't have interest in driving back down into that 1 minute gap just to come back up, in my eyes. That's more so it. That's how I view it.
Yeah. So I guess in this case, take entry at like, let's say 678.
Yeah.
It takes the internal high at 689. You're still having your stops in, and then you let it run more to 700, 707, and then you break even.
Typically, that high of days, where I'd go break even and just look for a push higher past it. And like I said, anything that, like, if it were to come back down, I'll sell back down into range. I don't think it would be for the purpose of just respecting our entry. I think obviously it'd be for the purpose of coming back down lower, right? Because this high of day is significantly more important than this 1 minute gap is. This 1 minute gap is just a simple timing thing for us, because obviously we're scalpers. We trade the best, or not the best, the highest leverage. So for me here, it's all about timing, and it's all about just keeping risk, just being conservative in your risk, even when you're aggressive, if that makes sense. So I tell my chat this a lot too as well. Every time we still take a trade, because I typically trade every day, even when we do still take a trade, I still try to be as conservative as possible, even when I'm still in that trade, if that makes sense. Because you never could go wrong utilizing proper risk, in my opinion. And I feel like if you're too aggressive, that could bite you a lot more than it could save you. So, especially when you're a scalper, you're a day trader, right? A day trader. I'm not saying you have to trade every day, when you're a day trader and there's 252 trading days in a year, and you maybe trade 200 or 180, right? That's still 200 days that you traded a year. So I feel like over that long duration of time, when you instill proper risk and proper risk management, that carries you and saves you a lot more throughout a year time span, as opposed to maybe today. Not like every day, the approach that I take won't maximize my income or my profit for the day, but it'll save me a lot more money through a longer duration. That's how I trade my cash account. That's really it. That's how you more so, I don't know, I feel like, mitigate a lot of bad and just maximize a lot of good, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all about...
They're requesting for a video explaining that. That's a video idea right there.
Yeah, I mean, just to kind of go through it. At the end of the day, when it comes to like long-term trading on your cash account, because props are not a long-term thing, like for me, it's just ours significantly more important than just probably. I mean, probability is still important, but in terms of win rate, ours significantly more important because no matter what, we're all human. You're gonna have periods where your model just sucks. You're gonna have periods where you just don't know how to execute your model. So what matters is throughout a longer duration of time, your damage control, as opposed to like maximizing your rewards. So like for a trade like this, just letting this go and trailing stops, you're essentially allowing your profits to maximize in a way, very close to your stop, versus just taking a 1R like in a prop firm. On a cash count, I'd go for a 2R plus because you could suck for 6 months and you could do really well for 6 months. A trader whose R is a 2R plus, even with a 50% win rate, makes more money than a trader who has a 70% win rate with a 1R approach, if that makes sense. So that's how I view it.
Yeah.
That's long-term versus short-term trading for me. I kind of went on a rant, but yeah.
So did you put your stops at 708 that low? Just trail it?
No, I didn't. Because I'm on these evals. If I was on funded or if I don't...
That's what you're doing?
Yeah, evals I'm just more leading here. I'm just letting it go. So...
And like, let's say this is funded. What would you want to do? Or I guess on eval even. What would you want to actually get out? Like that 1 minute inversion, like that 2 p.m. candle? 2 p.m. gap?
In terms of like trail stop?
That's a gap, a trade. Like, I guess you're looking for.
Oh, you talking about my trail stop?
Yeah.
Okay,
if you did put at the lowest.
Yeah, so, yeah, if I were to go systematically, I'd be break even still right now because we're above take profit 1. But for me, what I would do trailing wise, yeah, I'd probably place that wick low as well. It just depends how lenient you want to be. Do you want to be extremely tight with your risk, or do you want to be a bit more so lenient? That's more so it. And for evals, I'm a bit more lenient, like I said, because I don't prioritize evals. I mainly just trade fundeds. I have a lot of funded accounts. So like when I do trade an evaluation, typically it's not the best setup of the day. Right? This is me trading PM after taking a handful of trades today. So like for evals, I just upsize and try to get them done quicker. It'll result in me passing accounts quicker, but it'll also result in me blowing more accounts because I'm just leveraged up. And I'll just let these type of trades go, honestly, and just trail. I'll leave a trail stop loss in, but I'll just let it go. But yeah, in terms of a funded, I'll just trail, typically systematically.
Yep. So what would you want to see, I guess, for you to stop being bullish and maybe be more neutral, or see if there's a reversal? I guess if it's a 5 minute gap right now, would that be
sharp
the
15-minute move? Yeah, 15-minute sharp sell candle off the high that we put in here. It's just like what we've done all day is just create higher lows and just continue to be displaced higher and higher. I like the initial height that we put in, that hourly for value gap tap that we had earlier, like at around 10:30 in the morning. That was decent, but then we came right back up. So we had a 15-minute gap fill, rebound, sent higher. And again, like where I took entry, we created a higher low. We also had bullish SMT, 5-minute gap entry, and 1-minute inversion. And so that's why I thought it was high probability. Because there's no, like, you even mentioned it as well. You're like, okay, I'm not maybe keen on putting long here or taking long here, but I'm not bearish at all either. So that's more so it. So for me, it's just I weigh out both sides. And to me, there's more bullish confluence here than bearish. And I was content with taking risk on an evaluation because I am more lenient. Maybe if it was a funded, if I was very strict, maybe would have not taken this trade or been a lot more strict with risk. But yeah, with evals, I'm just a little more lenient.
Yeah, I can see this coming down now because we took the high of the AM session, and if we can get some floated down, maybe there'll be a consolidation day now.
Chat's flaming me. Chat, do I really speak fast?
You gotta keep up, chat. Like, if you want to be like a trader like Lanto, you gotta keep up to his speed. He's thinking at like twice as fast as a normal trader when he's making decisions.
Dude, see, chat 1 through 10. How fast am I speaking? And be honest. If you can understand me, that's good. That's all that matters. But when I speak like this, I feel like I'm speaking in
That sounds slow
motion.
compared to what you were doing earlier. You're going really fast.
I feel like I'm speaking in slow. I feel like I'm zooted.
So chat, are you guys are you still bullish, neutral, or bearish from here? After we took out the highs, we're starting to see some displacement, but not anything strong yet. What do you guys think?
That's funny. When I watch a Atlanta video, I play it on 0.75.
Damn, I never seen people do or mention saying that.
They always speed it up. They always speed it up. Yeah, they always speed it up to like a 1.5, 1.25. We gotta slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down. You guys, you can't do any lectures, bro. That's what I do for like my classes, dude. My college classes. I just speed that shit up.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Touch grass. I haven't made money yet. That's the thing. give me some time here. I got kids to feed.
Friday touch grass. Bro goes, I haven't made money yet.
I'm gonna get beat if I don't make money, chat.
Funny. How much do I bench? So that's a pretty unique question. This guy keeps asking, can you trade Atlanta on Monday? I pop out on Fridays. Once a week. Mondays I trade elsewhere, but yeah, I pop on Fridays. I like Fridays.
Yeah.
So it's usually the end of the week and just I don't know. It's good to like.
Oh damn! I don't know if Kane's still in here, but I just open a Twitter. He put an update on funded next features. He's at 4.5K on each account. I think he's funded too. Let's see if he gets payout. I think he requested payout actually, so he probably got it already. Some people are skeptical they don't pay out, but I think they're pretty good as long as you don't break the rules. Which Kane should also be aware about the mic scalping policy.
The uncapped would be really good.
Dude, if Kane makes like a 7-figure payout for Funded X, that's crazy. He did it with Apex. He's gonna move on to Funded X.
Beyond, I'm not gonna say that because you're. What are the odds? What are the odds they didn't deny him though?
I don't think they would pay him out. Well, as long as he didn't do the microscopy, I think they have a lot. They have a lot of money. They're not gonna deny for no reason.
Yeah, that's fair. W Funded next.
$4,500. What was that? 6 accounts? Wait, what? 1, 2. Yeah, 6 accounts is like what? 6 accounts, like about 5K, like 30K, 28K. FundNext paid me this morning. You're gonna see a lot of people saying they got paid, and then one person posts on Twitter saying, "Oh, they didn't pay me because I broke their mic scalping rule. They're a scam," and everyone's gonna believe that one person over everyone else who got paid already. That's just how Twitter works.
Dude, they just find ways, bro. They just do the same way with Apex. They just find ways.
What's a lifetime payout cap for FundNext? So far, nothing. It's like Apex. I mean, there's no limit. Like if someone makes millions, which I hope at that point they just ban you at that rate to protect themselves. But currently, there's no limit. Can you explain what the guy was about on Twitter where he got denied for Funded X? Yeah, it was Ocala. I responded for clarification, but I think because I didn't agree with what he was kind of complaining about, he was more hostile. Because I agreed with him before, like the ETF, especially. I'm like, yeah, these guys stay away from, and like we're good. But this time, he made a post saying he got denied because he microscalped, and he's complaining about it. He's like, but I made trades, I made money, and had losses. Like, well, you don't know the rule here. He thought it was as long as you're over 5 seconds, you're good, or 5 ticks, you're good. But it's 20 seconds or within 5 ticks. So that's what I explained earlier in the stream. Would you wait for Lucid deal or buy TPT now? I would do both, but Lucid deal is expensive though because it's direct funded. I think that's what you guys are going for. Maybe buy one of each if you can, if you want to save some. The Lucid deal is going to be juicy though. If you're tight on money, that would be better. Only because we have a promotion. If you get it payout, you get a free account too. Oh, Lantern, do you want to claim that, by the way? You know, I only gave that one person. You said you got payout already. It's not really. If you want a free account, you know they're gonna give you a free account. You just email them saying like it's through SBF. Because we have the promotion. It's like if you want it, unless you want to give it away to someone, that's also a choice too.
Oh yeah, you can get it away.
So should I claim it under your name and then just give away?
Yeah, you can do that.
How do we do that, Ed?
Dude, Ethereum's in the 4Ks. Oh my god, life's good. Ethereum's in the 4Ks, bro.
How much do you even have still with Ethereum?
Whoa,
it's 40, like 40, almost 4,100. Damn.
Yeah, but I took over half out at my initial target. I still have around 450k in there. Which is good.
Wait, did you get payout in July or August, by the way, for Lucid?
I don't know. Yeah, when was my payout? Hold on, let me check.
I asked that because if you take another payout, you said you're working on a second payout. If you get another payout, that'll be 2 accounts, and I can claim both of them. And maybe I'll just claim it, and you can give it to your Discord.
Yeah, it's August. I took it out. August.
Oh, okay. So it's 1 per month. That's like that's a promotion.
Oh.
But still, 1 is fine. It's 150 account, right? So direct funded. We're gonna match that basically with the 150k eval. So it's still like worth like what, $200 or something. Super good. If funded next denies for microscalping, can you still trade that or improve the percentage after get payout? I think for evals they terminate it. For funded, they're supposed to delete the profits. I'm asking about that. But I think when you delete some of the profits, maybe your account's blown because so many profits get deleted. But who wants Lancel's free account, guys? He got a payout. He doesn't want to claim it. It's a free 150k Lucid account.
I mean, yeah, I'm at max account, so I can't even claim it if I wanted to. Or does it like add up as like a reserve?
No, it's an eval, so you can do reserves too if you want to.
LOL.
He's like, nah. I don't need it.
LOL.
But yeah, it's not exclusive to Lanto. Also, if you guys with a new promotion that's gonna have Project X this Sunday, it's also a banger flash deal. If you guys get a payout, you guys get a free account. So if you're like tight on money, you buy 1 account, you get a payout. We give you another account. You're working on your OG account, so it'll be 2. So I don't know how long they want to run the promotion with us. It's been running for 2 months, and only like 2 people claimed it. I think because I haven't really made it public as effectively. But we're gonna try to do that with every firm, like Tradeify, My Fund Futures, Trade Day, Take Profit. Work in progress. If you get payout, you aren't tight on money. Well, it depends. Like, you know how tight it was for me when I was like blowing a lot of accounts from day one, like 3 years ago. I was blowing out accounts, and then my first payout, I was like kind of break even. So technically, I'm like tight on money. I'm like, I just made it out from the hole. What's your bias? For me, there's 2 things I always focus on. If I want longs, I want to be like somewhat at a discount of the low it made, the strong low, or we sweep some internals before I start longing. That, or I look for confirmation short. So if we get like a nice closure on this 5, I could actually be looking for lower, which I think that's more likely for me to go. I don't think I'm playing longs now, even though Lanto wants long still.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done, to be honest. I hit my goal on my TPT. They're passed.
And chat, if you want to see that I haven't took a single trade today, you guys can see it. Still the same balance, about 12,000 on each count, basically. I think some of them is 11,000 actually. I don't know what the discrepancy is, but yeah, we're there. We're good. No trades yet. I don't think I had a day where I haven't taken a single trade in like probably like 2 months, or maybe like a month and a half. Today might be the first day of it. I don't know. What to see. It looks somewhat better for lower now, to be honest. How do we play this though? I need closure first. So the 5-minute closure will be the start. Why is Lucid better than Tradeify? Because the lifetime cap. You said 200k lifetime cap, or not even the lifetime.
Yeah.
It's just payout cap 200k. Tradeify is 100k
Yeah,
lifetime. So payout cap alone is already double, but lifetime should matter as well. Because why that matters, like if you had like 5 accounts, you took a payout or like 2 payouts. Let's say that's like 30,000. You do it again, you're only able to make 70,000 more. It doesn't reset. That's where it gets like a little bit tricky. Chase there's already in. Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. I wanted the 5-minute closure first. I felt better with the 5-minute closure because I don't want to rely on the 1 minute when it's like so bullish today. But I think we could be looking for shorts here if we can get this closure on the 5. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. You can entertain them.
Chat, how we feeling? Chat, how we feeling? Chat, how's your guys' week this week? Are you guys green or are you guys red? Type 1 if you're green, type 2 if you're red, chat. Let's see. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I feel like price this week has been so much better than last week, in my opinion. We've just had so much more continuation and follow through on moves, which has been so nice. I feel like last week and maybe even the past month prior to last week or prior to this week, I feel like it's just been a lot of break-even trades, a lot of internal moves back down, so it's good to just see follow through here today. Like I guarantee you that inversion trade that we took today on the evals, had we taken this a couple weeks ago, it would have been a break-even trade. Because I guarantee we would have turned around before how it got ran, just because of how the markets, were acting up more so. But more follow-through has led to more results, obviously. And so like a trade like that today, that specifically that 1 minute candle at 2 p.m. EST, that candle, you don't see that happen a couple weeks ago, in my opinion. So. Yeah.
What is that? I just left for a little bit, like a quick minute. It just turned back up. We can't even get the closure right now. He doesn't want to close. What's up, Sam? Afternoon for me is just chilling right now. All right, 5-minute closes in 2 minutes. I'm pretty much open trying the short. I feel like if we get this closure, and then we'll look for a entry bottle. But if it pumps to the skies, shit, it'll be on me.
Damage control is important. I feel like I was talking to chat. Like a week like this week, I feel like it's been so much better. Because like, if you last week for me was tough. If you just manage correctly, just follow your system. Like this week mitigates all your losers last week, and it did for me this week. It's just like that's how like it works when it comes to long-term trading. But there's gonna be weeks, months where you're not doing as good as prior. But in those durations, it's important about not going tilt and just following your system, even though it's frustrating. That way, when you do have your successful time, during a year, during a 6-month span, you're really able to gap yourself up. Because trading is just a game of probabilities, and there's just gonna be some times where the market just won't give you what you want. You have to realize that and accept it.
Yeah.
That's what trading is. Trading is really boring, and when you're really dialed in. That's how old am I? I'm 22.
Wait, you're only 22 right now? I think you'd be 23 already.
No, I'm 22. I turned 23 in November.
Oh, okay. Someone asked Funetics for US. It's for US. I just asked if they said it was a glitch. It's allowed for US. Damn. I don't think I'm gonna post on YouTube Shorts today, guys. No trades.
Just post my trade.
Yeah, should I post Lance's? I'll just claim it's mine. Like, this is my trade, guys. You do a lot of Photoshop editing. Because I don't know if you guys seen every trade that we took so far, I posted out. If you guys want to recap, I know some of you guys like recaps. Every trade so far the last like 10 days, I share it. Like yesterday we took 2 losses and 1 win, 1 banger. I also include the losses too. So try to timestamp too if you guys want to look at it, a review, and I try to have my editor explain as much as possible for the trade. So like you're not just seeing execution, that's it. You're seeing like the why too. But yeah, no shorts today, I guess. No YouTube shorts. I mean, not long or short, unless we take Lanto trades. Like Brian just sat around doing nothing while Lanto printed on evals August 8th.
Bro, fuck every single person, respectfully. Excuse my French. Just frick every person respectfully who says stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, they make no money trading. If there's people who are profitable, don't give a fuck about that. They don't care to comment. Yeah. Stuff like that. 'Cause if you're profitable, you understand there's going to be days where you trade, some days where you don't, some days where you're red, some days where you're green. If you're really profitable, motherfuckers who do not know how to trade will say stuff like that because they're so inexperienced to a point where they just go by what the narrative they see as, you know.
Yeah.
So who cares? But don't let that. Like, I don't know.
We'll do this, guys. We'll pull up the Robinhood. Oh, I'm in the trenches. I've been trade features today. It's a DraftKings and Chipotle that, I asked chat like I think 2 days ago, what stock should I buy? The majority is saying DraftKings, which was up 9%. Now I'm down 3%. I didn't TP at 9. Just these had earnings or something. And then Chipotle. Let's see the damage. Negative 2% as well. Should I add in any of them? What's a good ticker, Lanto? I got a lot of cash sitting. I haven't took trades yet so far. I know my swings.
I think SPY and QQQ are pretty nice.
Give me a ticker, bro. Give me.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
What's him?
I'm not really good with individual stocks. I'm a crypto guy, so
you want me to
everything that I have in a stock market are just indexes. Yeah.
Dude, Apple's still. Bro, someone said buy Apple. It's gonna go like to 240, like real quick at 200. Is that literally 230 in like 2 days? How the hell did it do that? So we got an insider in here. He literally called that out. Was that Roblox? RKLB? Or no? Oh, let me just look up Roblox though. Is Roblox a good ticker to buy? All these kids using Roblox, Roblox probably sky high still. Not at that price. I feel like the IPO'd. I remember when I was investing, it was like $60 or something. Yeah. Now it's like freaking 100 something. I don't know if I won that there. They went to 30s. That would have been steals. I haven't been looking at individual tickers for like years now. Let's see, guys. Give me tickers. Give me something like not like big tech, like big, but like something that's movable. Like I guess like DraftKings or Chipotle, something like small to mid tier. What's RKLB? Let me see. Rocket Lab Corporation. How are they looking? Chat, what is this? Should we get this? I'm gonna drop 30K on each ticker that you guys comment, and then we'll revisit next week. Weeble was a good one, I think. I had Weeble. I made like 10K off of Weeble when Brett told me to buy it. 415. Is that good buy? Are we buying Weeble? Yes or no, chat? Let me know. Let me know. Weeble shares.
When did Weeble IPO? When did Weeble
I don't know. I know Hood is always doing good. The IPO at $16 April. So it's under IPO price.
Dude's finna fucking buy a share of a broker.
Is that good or no? SoFi or Weeble? Which one? So far, I think
Neither.
already expensive.
Neither. You know what you should buy? Buy
What?
QQ.
Dude, so far it's been rocketing. They've been printing. Yo, I know exactly what I need to buy for you, Lanzo. Guess what it is? It's not the C.
Kava. Yeah. All right. Yo, you know what I need to
Yo.
buy for you? Come on, let me think. Let me think.
You know, Kava is down 4% today. It's a good discount day too. You know what, chat? Come on, type one if I should buy some Kava for Lanzo. How much? And tell me how much if we want to do it.
Fuck.
We have 590,000 buying power. I don't have anything right now, really.
You're not funny, bro.
Alright. We'll do 35 here, like we did last time.
Listen. At least the share price is equal as how much I spend per time I get it. Nah.
35. We'll check back in. So we have it at what 85.26 right now.
Yo, I switched up though. I switched up on Kava though. I switched up on the day.
What is it now?
Yogi B.
Yogi what?
Yogi B. If anyone knows what that is, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh no. What else? GME? I'm not doing freaking those type of things there. Tesla, is Tesla a good buy right now? I'll consider something like that if you guys feel like it's gonna move up, but I don't want to buy it high to be honest.
It's spelled YOGYBEE.
Chat, we buying Tesla or not? I can do like 20K on Tesla if we want. Uber, is Uber good? See, I can't get any position on features because we didn't flip, so I gotta. Whoa, Uber's down like 4% a day. What happened? Is that bad? I don't even know. Is that normal for like I guess regular stock to be down more than like 2%? All right, we'll buy some Uber too. Let's see. Let's do 30,000. We're gonna open this next week. I hope we're gonna be green, chat. That's all I hope. I have a Roth IRA too. Have you done that? Or not Roth IRA? What is it called? I thought it was something else.
401.
No. The other one's not an IRA. Something else. Maybe I have it on Webull.
Maybe RS.
No, not that. It's like the one that you don't pay taxes on. One is you get deduction. The other one you make as much and you don't pull it out. Something called like Roth. Maybe just Roth. It's not. It's definitely not an IRA. I'm pretty sure if I get that right. Maybe just a Roth. There's a difference though, but yeah, I haven't been doing that. I haven't been touching it. I did like 6,500. I'm up good amounts on them, but I haven't been trading it. How do I find it? Yo, is it Roth IRA? One is you do deduction. Oh, yeah, one is traditional and one is... Yeah, maybe I got mixed up then. But let's see. This is what I have on the Roth IRA. I think the deposit is like 6,500, right? Or it was 7,000. We're at 11.25, so like up 68%, but I haven't touched a trade since April. God damn, I forgot about it. I wish I just invested in like I don't know, Nvidia or something and let it ride. That'd been nice. But I had some good trades here. It was pretty good to hold through.
Investing in stocks are overrated. Get on crypto already, bro. Come on.
Damn.
Crypto's the move, chat. Listen, the luxury about being a trader is you know how to invest naturally. So, you know, I feel like volatility on like an Ethereum and Bitcoin is so much better. That's just me. But yeah, stocks are still good. Obviously, I'm trolling, but
I need it to have a dump now. When's the next bear market for crypto? Can you let me know?
Not before all-time high. Ethereum.
Damn.
Did I invest into XRP? Yeah, a while back. My average is just shy of 35 cents. I put 20. This is when I had way less money too, so 20K was a lot more. Put 20K back in like 2020, 2021. I just averaged out over time. Yeah, now you know you see where we're trading at. That's percentage-wise. That's my most successful investment of all time. It's not the
That's
most
good.
money I've made, but yeah.
Then your goal for 2026 is to beat that. So investment that makes like $1 million or something plus.
Yeah. Ethereum, I mean, yeah, I need to see. You still need to see a lot more in Ethereum for that to happen, because I did take trim. I did realize some of it. But yeah, if Ethereum trades like over 5Ks, that can be possible.
But yeah, I don't know. I have like my live account. I have retirement accounts. I have my long-term port account. I feel like I'm always so caught up with prop firms that I neglect them, and I might not trade them for like months. I'm like, shit. They're just like sitting, large amount of capital just sitting doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Buy UNH. Oh my goodness. UNH. Let me see. I gotta go back to this. Let's see. Is UNH good to pick up? Hold long term because they went down because of the CEO who died, right? Chat, UNH, yes or no? Avoid UNH. It's the healthcare. Oh, there's too many people saying no. I can't do it. I can't do it. Shaz avoiding it. Yeah, chat. No trades for me, guys. I'm just gonna post an in trade again. $0 made. I'm likely just gonna flip. I never flipped an Apex for the entire discount so far. Took 3 payouts over them already recently. This is my first flip, so shouldn't be a problem. Buy Apple, you can't lose. You can't lose. I mean, yeah, theoretically, if you hold long term, but I just wanna. I'm asking chat, like, if we look back within 30 days or like 60 days, something like that. They're gonna give me good picks. I don't want to be holding them long term. Reusable rockets. Slade is saying. Slade might be a affiliate with them or something. Let me type it in again. RKLB. Rocket Lab Corporation. Okay, chat. Yes or no? Reusable rockets, I heard. They're up 800% on the year? They were at $5 1 year ago today. Is that good? For them to keep on pushing like this? What did they even IPO at? Like $5? Someone said yes. Okay, we'll do something lighter. We'll do 15 on it. So I think we probably did like 100, like 25% already. Of my Robinhood capital. What do you think, Lance? Do you think highs are in now, or do you think we're just consolidating for another high?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we do much more at this point.
You heard of cash your puts? That's what I've been doing, but I would want to spend time looking into it. I think right now I don't want to. I want to wait for it. Dude, cash your puts was the meta for me for a while, but I kind of get out of it sometimes when I feel like I'm not making as much. But then Lanto out here just put in some money on crypto, and then in 2 months he's up like what, like 100%. Which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know the percentage right now. Yeah, it was good though. I didn't expect it to move that fast, that quick. I was planning on paying long-term capital gains on this, and the amount I realized I have to pay short-term, which is a bummer, but frick it.
Chat. Well, I guess while we're chatting around, I'm waiting to see if I can get it long or short. If we sweep this again and pivot back up, maybe we'll play for a break of these highs. Otherwise, I'm waiting for a closure. Probably a nice 15-minute closure here. But it's just refusing a break, so I would definitely want to see some action first. Besides that, what's your... Everyone in chat here, what's your goal for payout? Let's say if you're a prop trader, how much are you trying to make in a month? Because I've been doing 100K per month. I want to get it 200, 250. Oh, look at this. Look at this. While we're also speaking of that, I made a lot of suggestions for Fun and Next lately. They responded, hey, Brian, we have changed the rule a bit. It's completely trader friendly and official updates coming soon. So you heard it here first from Brian motherfucking Stonks. I think it's more, I only suggested about micro scalping. So it should be about this. They said they made it more completely trader friendly. So it should be good to go. Let me see. Want to reach 85 is good. 40K, 10 to 15K. I referenced that a lot too, like that Discord message. It was like maybe like 13, 14 minutes ago, where I was like, me, you, and Desi, and I think Ridge, I was like, I'm comfortable with doing 10 to 15,000 per month, and you guys are pushing me to do more. And then fast forward a year, like that was like 10 to 15,000 average. Now I'm doing like 100K at least average.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And like it's only 1 year too. It's not even like 5 years, for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Buffer now to protect you to watch. No, I had a lot of suggestions on the micro scalping, how to make it like fair for everyone. He's still very aggressive right now. Trying to start 10K a month. Let me guys ask you this. For those who are trading props right now, are you net negative or positive or neutral? And if you're positive or negative, you could kind of maybe like add like a stats, like maybe the number, the dollar amount, like estimate on top of your head, or like the percentage. I don't know if that's a thing either. Because for those who are red, we need to get you guys a break even, and then you can work on getting profit. And those who are profitable already, we need you guys to work on getting more ROI and more money, depending on what you want. So you either sacrifice like ROI percentage to make more money, or you just focus on ROI, which is the like the multiple. Which one do you think is more important, Lanto?
What?
ROI or multiples? Or no. The amount of money made, like profits, or like the multiple by it. So like 10x versus someone who made 3x, but they made a lot more money for prop firms.
Obviously, the ROI entirely. I don't care about the R. If my ROI is good, like how do I say this? Like I'd rather, for example, spend 10K of expenses to make 100K than spend 2K expenses to make 50K. If that makes sense. That's how I go about it.
So you think they should work on OI?
Yeah, ROI for sure. Yeah, whatever the most amount of money possible is always what's the goal.
Oh wait, money or multiple? That's what I was asking.
Money.
Oh, okay. So like, I guess a drastic example is like, they both, let's say someone had 10K, they made 100K. That's like 10x. But someone else spent like 40K, but they made like 200K. So it's like 5x, I think. But they made like 160,000 instead of 90,000.
Number two.
Okay, so you're about profits. I feel like there's a good balance. You can do both to work on. That's what I was asking chat.
Yeah, it's always about just how much. The more money, the better.
Yeah, I feel like at one point, like I think I like to start RI first, and then at one point I'm like, You know, as long as I make more money, the expense is gonna, you know, it doesn't really matter. That's all. Like, I'm aggressive with evals, but if I really want to focus on ROI, the multiple, I would be like trying to pass those evals like it's funded, but I'm not. Someone's negative 100K. Jeez, bro, we gotta get you back up. There's a lot of people negative, so that's the thing with the prop. Like, there you see a lot of people making money, but you see like probably 5-10x more people losing money, and we gotta get you guys to the right place. And this is a good example with it. For me, I think this year for me, I'm like 850,000 in payouts, which is, you can look at Apex. I should have like 400, 450, like just Apex alone. Other firms counts up too. I have like 8 other firms, so like 850. I think my expenses has been pretty high this month, in last month, because I'm trying to get a lot more reserves. Like TPT, I have like 25 reserves now. I'm investing in the future. But before that, it was like probably like 70,000. Now it's like 110, 120, maybe more, maybe like 130 actually. But that's like still like 7x. I could definitely get 10x ROI if I wanted to, but I want to focus on 2 million as my goal. What's your goal? Do you have any of your goal, Lanto? Make as much money as possible. If that's a goal, like you gotta do a finite number, so you can, like, it can be something sky high.
In terms of like overall total like profit.
Let's say prop payouts and then your cash payout. Or cash. Let's do 2 separate things.
Not including like investments at all, or no? Like my Ethereum hold, for example.
That would include your cash. Like, let's say prop versus non-prop.
Okay. I mean, honestly, just replicating what I did last year would be good. Obviously, you'd want to go for more.
What did you do last year?
It's harder. What do you call it this year? I mean, I posted a tweet about, with everything combined, I did about 1.6 last year.
For props cash and investment, right? And everything.
But prop, yeah, with everything. In terms of the cash and the props, I did over. I think I did 1.2, 1.3 combined.
Oh wow,
which is good, obviously. But what you call it? What was I gonna say? It's a lot harder to do, or it's a lot harder to kind of replicate that this year because so many more restrictions. But I'm still pacing to a good year. Obviously, the goal always is just to exponentially grow.
Yeah.
What's really made me a lot of money this year, though, obviously, was my Ethereum buy. But yeah, props have been steady. Cash has been steady. The past 2 months, I will say the first quarter of this year, I made a lot more than I made maybe the past 2 months. That's mainly just because of price action, I feel like. But I feel like if price stays constant like this and how it is now, for like even the next couple months, 2-3 months, it can really ramp up, in my opinion. So yeah, that's really where I stand.
Was it 1.2 or 1.6 for last year? What was the number again?
1.2, 1.6 was everything. 1.2 was, yeah.
What about this year? Everything.
I don't know, honestly. I honestly don't know.
Like your goal. Like you have 4 more months.
Oh, my goal?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause I don't know exactly what I'm at now. I don't know. I just.
You're probably at million at least now, or something even higher, because your crypto is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to check back, but yeah, it's definitely been it's been a good year too. But
was the tax rate 1.5 million? God damn, they'll take you freaking 30%, 30 something. Oh, then you state tax too. Like they gonna rob Lanto since he's in Jersey.
I made sure I deducted a lot of things. Deducted a lot of things.
All of his combos. That's like already like 50,000 right there. No, but I think that's also one of the reason I'm really pushing it for Puerto Rico, because, like, you know, even this year it would have saved me a lot of money. Next year, we're always trying to push higher. So if we did millions this year already, it's not that much. So it's like not multiple millions, but like let's say even 1 mil, US, they would have taken a few 100,000 already. You go to Puerto Rico, from what I'm hearing, they don't even take 100. They take like 20 or 30.
Yeah, it's 4%. You're paying 4%.
Yeah, 4%. Yeah. And if I want to make more every year, the next year is gonna be even higher. So that's the. What do you guys think if me and Lanto creates a hype house for trading in Puerto Rico? Look at that! Boom.
Imagine.
this as I have not taken anything, chat. I know you guys are watching me for trades, but again, this is what it looks like. Just zip. I'm up 12,000 on all my top, my Apex accounts at least, but that's it. That's pretty much the game's plan. Puerto Rico not safe. Go to Panama. Is Panama's not U.S., right? Or is it U.S. territory?
No. It's South.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is U.S. territory.
Yeah,
You pay 0 as a trader. That's also very important. 0 as a capital gains trader. You know how much we can scale up, Lanzo? Like imagine you have like you have like $1 million port, you can just scale up and you don't have to pay any capital gains tax. That's also like one of the reasons maybe I could like do aggressive moves on my live for 2026.
Dude, outside of trading, I'm literally a bot. It's because trading literally consumes my life. Dude, I literally... Dude, I don't do anything else but think about trading or just like on the charts and just watching or even taking
Where's Panama? Let me see. Someone's saying... Look at you. I honestly say the same thing. Is it not south? I think it's south too, though. Yeah, it's south more. Like we go down in Mexico, down lower. You have Puerto Rico right here. I'm in Florida. So Puerto Rico's here, and if you're trying to go to Panama, you have to really get down through Mexico first, and then you have the Panama Canal. That's all I know, really.
Dude, just good luck living, bro. Just good luck being there, because like I heard there's a lot of bad stuff that happens there.
PR or where?
Not PR. Like down like Brazil.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna get kidnapped, held for ransom, and be like,
bro,
this could be like $1 million ransom for Brian Stock.
Bro, those cartels there, yeah, cooked, bro. So a cartel can look at you and like, you know, like, I don't know, what do you call it? I forget what it's called, but like, they interpret you as somebody else on accident. Like, you look like somebody, you could be an op for them, or look like somebody that's an op, and they can just, bro. Nope, bro. Cartels there are literally, it's freaking the Mexican president asked him to stop. Even Donald Trump's like, yeah, like, we gotta address the cartel. Like, cartels are literally crazy. You gotta really watch yourself out there.
Yeah. That's what it be.
Sometimes it'll be like random, like, just Americans there, and they'll just kidnap them and be like, yeah, give us this amount of money, or, you know, he goes bye-bye. Like, they're actually insane there.
Dude, this price action is so slow since you took the eye. Yeah. Are you still in the trade, by the way, or are you just done?
No. I'm at my goal, my consistency. Or I passed the accounts.
But you know that would be bad if like I'm in PR. I can create like a little hub or something for live stream, and you guys could pop in. Chat can pull up like the BDH basically.
So instead of just move to Dubai, as an American, you can't benefit from.
Yeah, I keep on hearing that too. Yeah. The people who knows about it, they said that's not possible. That doesn't work like that.
Yeah. If you're a European, yeah, you can benefit. But if you're an American citizen, I think, what is it?
My P&L today.
Your primary passport, your primary, like, yeah, pretty much your primary passport needs to be UAE. W. Brian?
Yeah. Someone said, y'all just hear one cartel story and it's all real. Some probably has never left the house.
Brother,
we
I have a Twitter account.
I
have a Twitter account. Dude, sometimes I'll go on and I'll just see the craziest shit.
That is exaggerated though. I think that happens often. But like then we would need facts from like someone living there. Does anyone live where were you talking about? Was it Brazil? For the cartels or
bro, I have proof because I see videos of some crazy stuff on Twitter. Just popping up on my timeline randomly. There's really like crazy videos. I don't care what anyone says. Brazil is not safe. There's probably a good part of it. There's a part of it like that's probably fire, but like the most of it, nah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Brazil.
Someone said I am Brazilian. It's dangerous as fuck out here. Yeah. Anyone else in Brazil that maybe lived there, been there for like at least like let's say like 4-6 months around there?
Bro, the thing is like
experience?
The difference between like I say police and like cartel. Bro, cartel like they don't care about anything. Like, dude, someone could like do something wrong, and that person that does something wrong, they'll like kill him and his whole entire family.
Oh,
they don't
wow.
Care. That's what they do, bro. I swear to God, that's what they do. if there's beef with that they have somebody, they literally go and kill their relatives. I swear to God, that's what happens.
We need a source right there. That sounds like it's straight from a movie, from a show.
Bro, I've seen like
from Narcos or something. Puerto Rico safe. Just respect my culture and you'll be all right. That sounds good. I mean, I think Puerto Rico is more of a tourist area anyways. Every Brazilian here, they say it is dangerous. The one person is like, "Oh, y'all just hear one story and y'all believe it." It's like, but we have the people who's actually there.
Bro, just go on twitter.com and just search up. We gotta search up, and you'll find it instantly.
What's the safest place to travel? Japan? You guys think Japan's good?
Switzerland or Dubai?
Dubai sounds good too.
Yeah, Dubai's very safe, very safe. Dude, out there, if you get caught stealing, they chop your hand off.
Ooh,
literally.
Dubai?
Yeah, your penalty for getting caught stealing is your hand.
Oh, that's very, like, I guess that's a good thing too. Like you really have to be on it. Chop your whole hand off. Jeez, you have no hands, and the people want to be like, "Oh, you're a thief. Your whole life is cooked."
Japan's amazing. I've never been. Is Japan fire?
Desi says fire. I like the culture there is good. The only thing is, like, unless you're a woman, I think there's some predators like everywhere else.
Yeah, I agree. So it's that don't be stealing shit. It's that simple. I agree.
What's the last thing you stole, Lanto? You remember?
No.
Other than prop firm payouts, be stealing everyone's payout.
I don't know if I ever have like stolen anything.
I remember when I was a kid, I'll steal some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because like no one would buy from me. I'm like, you know what? I'll take matters by my own hands. This was like when I was like 7, 8 years old, and I had a stack of them.
Yeah. I mean, I stole my friend's like toy one time. That's it. Like I never stole anything.
Stole from like a business, I guess.
Oh no, I don't think so. I was just dumb enough, bro. Until I was like fucking 15 years old, like I couldn't even comprehend life. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, bro.
Dude, Lance was an NPC for 15 years.
Bro. Dude, I'm not even trolling, bro. Dude, it was... I don't even know, bro.
Actual NPC. Dude, I need to make money, chat. I have like kids to feed at home. I'm gonna get beat if I don't make money. They keep on telling me that. I need to provide, and I don't see anything. And if I lose money, it's gonna be worse. I need to trade, chat.
What does that mean?
Kids to feed. It's not kittens. I told you what my plans were, right, Lanto? I'm gonna retire, maybe in like, let's say it's like 10 years, or not 10 years. Let's say 15 years. Let's say like when I'm like late 30s, mid 30s. I'm gonna create an army of offsprings ready to carry on my legacy.
Bro, why do you keep saying that, bro? Stop saying that. Stop saying that.
Saying what?
Stop. You're calling your kids offsprings, bro. Like,
are they not your
weird.
offsprings?
Bro, you're weird. Stop saying that. Stop saying that.
I'm just saying what it is.
Bro.
I
Bro,
have it planned out. I literally have it planned out.
Bro, you have me weirded out.
And I also talked about baby stonks. Baby stonks is not a person, but like a program for them to learn trading. I'm gonna create that before they're even born. By the time they're 9 years old, I'm gonna enroll them into Baby Stonks Academy.
Dude, yo, chat. What are you doing if you just walk up to somebody and you have a conversation? He says he refers to his children as my offspring. Bro. Oh my god.
It doesn't matter if they're a boy or girl. They just have hard work, dedication.
I just run away from you, bro.
You don't even see yourself as having kids, right? You want a little Lento carry on?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually imagined having kids. I'm not gonna call them fucking offspring.
What do you call them?
But
children?
My kids.
Offspring is a
Nah,
proper term. Look, someone agrees with me. Is offspring something? I thought it's a proper term. Not just
you don't have to.
something.
You don't have to be fucking by the book definition literal, bro.
Just know that's a plan. At 9 years, no, I said 12, but I might drop it to like 11 actually. 11, you're like what? You're trying to be aware. You're like having interests and hobbies. I'm gonna manipulate it into trading and get you guys in a 2-year, 3-year program. By the time they're like 14, they're in high school already. Freshman year of high school, they're ready to make money. And they have like years experience trading. By the time they're 18, when they graduate, I'm gonna take 30% of their earnings. I'm gonna make them sign a contract.
Hey, yo,
look at that.
that's
See?
wild.
See, I gave them resource for it, so I gotta take a cut,
Yeah,
and then I'll be set. It's a
so
pyramid
so
too. I
to
keep it
Brian-
going.
So to Brian, having offspring is just a business expense. Or a business decision. That's crazy.
It's a big brain move because now, you know, they're gonna have kids. I'm gonna have grandkids too, right? Their offspring is gonna be tied to me. I'm also a big cut too.
So now
It's a sub affiliate, but sub offspring earnings.
It's pyramid scheme.
It's not pyramid scheme.
Your children get a percentage. Your children get a percentage of their grandchildren, and you get a percentage of your. Bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's it. But the good thing for you guys is I already have this planned out. I'm gonna create this like program to teach. It's gonna be free for you guys to learn. If you guys want to show your kids it or show your, we talk about like age. It also doesn't matter. You can be like 6-year-olds to start trading. That's also a good thing too. We make it very easy where someone like 10-year-olds can learn, or someone that's 60 that doesn't know how to use the internet can also learn. So you guys will have that benefit, and then raise your own offspring. I'll take their split too.
Stop saying that. Anyways, what if you raise those kids, you teach them how to trade, and they start making money, but they're like, nah, I don't want to give you a percentage.
Oh,
what do you do?
It's a contract. I'm gonna sue their ass. What are you talking about?
Bro, nah, you're wild. Suing your kids is crazy.
No, I was just kidding. No, I gotta make it work. You know, why would they challenge me like that? Come on.
What if they're like, nah? They're like, screw you.
I'm gonna take away something. No. Who capital are they using? They gotta use my capital.
So
I'm gonna take their stock name from them. Don't wait 9 months and 10 years, just adopt. Oh, that's right. I can already have an army like tomorrow if I want to. But, you know, I feel like I don't have to be aggressive, you know, just get them interested, make them know. If you're a parent, you're already trying to show them what you're doing for work. And it's a way for them to make money. I feel like if they could have a good experience, not a bad experience from the start, it's a good, give them motivation. They'll be milking prop firms. If prop firms still a thing, they'll be milking it. If not, you know, we got a cash count. We're ready to go. What do you think about this? Judas said, I'm with Brian. Employees hate when I call them minions, but that's what they are. Are you okay with my minions?
Damn. Fuck.
But yeah, that's the game plan. They live in the same house. I could also have multiple houses. I could literally buy the whole neighborhood. One child, one house. That's an investment right there too. Think about it. I have this shit planned out. There's no way we can get around this.
This is 23-year-old Brian Stonk. You're gonna look back in a decade and be like, dude.
I'm planning ahead. I have my 10-year future ahead already. They have to pay rent. Yeah, exactly. See, you were talking about like, oh, what if they don't want to pay? They get kicked out. They're gonna live in the streets.
What if they're like at the point where they already making money trading? They're profitable.
They're profitable. They're using my money to be profitable.
Okay, but
you're talking about they use that profits and then they want to make their own account. Oh no, they can't do that. They can't do that.
How? What if they just do? What if they just lie to you? They're like, yeah, they initially give you the percentage, and then as soon as they build up their enough like equity, they just dip.
Damn. Well, they turn against me. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna hire some people. Break
I don't know, bro.
kneecaps.
If I had a dad where my whole life is just him building me to trade so he could take a percentage, I don't know if I'd like him that much.
What if it's a small percent? What's a fair percentage, like that you would give? Think about it.
I don't know, bro, but taking any percentage is wild. Imagine you're just trying to go out, link with your friends, and Brian's just like, nope, you're sitting inside. You got to do another 3 hours of trading, 3 hours of screen time.
Of course, they gotta be locked in. They can hang out the weekends, right? Weekends are non-trading days, unless it's 24/7 trading by then. Then no weekends. Literally no weekends.
That's crazy.
Dude, this is so dead right now. But I feel like that's a viable plan, like because it's a win-win. Like, they're not stuck doing like doing minimum wage or some shit like that. They can live their hobbies. They'll already be knowing how to trade by the age of like 17. They already know the ins and outs of trading with 3-4 years experience. We're starting early.
Fire though. If there was like a family competition of like a family of traders versus a family of traders.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Whoever one person wins, like let's say you have 6 kids. The one who wins at the end of the month, we'll give them money. The other people, they gotta lose their allowance.
All right, I'm gonna put you in the situation. You tell me what you're gonna do, okay? Say it's your family versus another family, and say you have 2 kids and both of them are trading, and it's you and your wife. Say your wife's a trader, and you go against their family.
We're gonna
say
beat the ass.
your wife. Listen, say you and your wife and one of the kids do really well, but one of the other kids just ends up tilting and blowing everything and dragging you guys down.
Yeah,
causing you guys to lose.
Oh, causing us to lose too. Oh,
yeah, what are you doing?
No, we got to beat that kid's ass first, and then send him to a course again to relearn trading. It's like, don't tell again.
Yo, Joe, what are y'all doing though? If you're in that situation, you're like, family versus family, winner gets say 10 mil, and
10 mil. Who's sponsoring this shit?
And one of your children decides of selling and blowing the whole entire thing for y'all. What are y'all doing? Yeah, I don't know.
Come on. They gotta be trained. They gotta be trained enough to the point where they're not tilting like that.
But everyone's human at the end of the day, bro. Something could happen at any point in time. It just takes one mental slip up.
Yeah, but then they have to fear the punishment when it comes to it. So every time they did it, like say they did it when they were like 13, something's gonna happen to them. There's be some punishment, so they're not gonna do it when they're like 18. They got 5 years experience already. I mean, Lanto, you have kids. You can enroll them in Stonk Academy too. I got you. I'll just take a cut too. No. I'll give you a discount. I'll take like 10% instead of 20.
You know what I tell me to do? Not get into trading. Nah. I don't know, bro. Dude, when people ask you should they start trading, I say no. I'm gonna be honest. I just say no. I'm like, dude, unless you have extreme patience, this shit's not for you.
Yeah, I mean, I would want them to try, but if like after like a year and they can't try, that's it. But one of the main things is like, I want to encourage them to do it so they can be financially independent. Like besides like just like taking not even taking their cut or anything, just be so stable they can make their own money. They feel like they're not they're aware of life and creating wealth for themselves. Because I don't think I would, even if I'm doing good, I wouldn't want to give them a free handout. I wouldn't want them to work for it. So that way they can learn a lot of values and a lot of how money works as well, and make it too. And then they'll be independent enough where they have their life together at an early age. Because a lot of people right now, a lot of my friends right now, they're 24. I'm 24 now. They are also trying to figure out their life. They don't know what they're doing because they're in college, they graduate, they don't have a job, or struggling to find one. It's tough.
Dude, I go out though. Yeah, we're blessed in a way. I'm gonna be honest, because although like this shit takes a lot of work, especially when you first start. Like, dude, there's people out there who's probably put in as much work as us, probably like going to school or doing a certain degree that takes a lot of time, to where like they're now just stuck, even so after the degree.
Dude, it feels like it's a shortcut in life though. Like if you actually succeed in it, it's a shortcut in life. To make your own money and do your own hours, do everything your own. If only if you actually can perform well with it. But if you can't, like you give it like 6 months, a year, and it doesn't work, you gotta move on. You gotta work somewhere else. Then they're just not cut for it.
Yeah, for me the reason I guess I had more time because I just started really young. So for me it's just like I just had more time. But for most people, yeah, they just it's that, and like a lot of people are just not cut out to be traders. So they can't deal with patience. They can't deal with just sitting in front of a chart and just taking a trade if it's there and not. Because like, bro, on average, at least for me, I'll trade every day. I'll be on the charts for 4 to 6 hours a day, like through New York, and like out of that 4 to 6 hours, 3 hours and 43 minutes is me waiting, and then the 17 minutes is just me taking a trade, or 5 hours and 28 minutes is me waiting, and then the 30 minutes that are left is me trade. So it's literally just waiting. It's a game of waiting.
Yep, that's what it is. But yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, I think the thing I was talking about with like actually creating a course for not free, it's like more of a program to get people started in trading, like the ins and outs of it, learning not like strategy like IC, but like just what is a candlestick, what's a time zones, what's the opening price, everything you need. This is gonna be like a long program, a week-long program, hopefully. Make it interact, make it easy. I want to actually do that because I have friends and family that wants to get started trading. Everyone has their own I guess barrier of entry. Try to make it as easy as possible. So it'll probably come maybe in the year. 2 people pay PW 100k each to be in this live mentorship. Are you paying that, Lanto? 100k to learn from the best. 100k.
I'm good.
How much are you paying? How much for someone to be next to you while you're trading for like 4 weeks?
I don't know. I just never thought of that.
I think, is that what's happening? Like it gotta be like a month probably, right? Or was it just like a week or 2?
In person? Yeah, in person would definitely be more.
Trading for dummies. That's exactly the case. Trading for babies. Because that's the root of this idea too. By the time I got offspring coming out, we're gonna roll them. Stonk Academy.
Yeah, I should just buy that guy that what's his name? That guy who did the Robbins Cup.
Oh, it's 133,000.
Yeah.
Something like that.
133k just for him to show you like what was like the leaf photo of him like trying to compare a leaf.
It was so crazy.
I don't know, man. He got it. People who bought that shit. I'm sorry. I think he posted a picture or a tweet where he showed like one person buying it. Dude, no way a guy actually spent 134k on some fucking Google Slides photos.
Yeah. IC playlist do you recommend? I think I don't remember now, which maybe the 2022 was good. The 50-minute video I have is more for my trading. I feel like a lot of it just you kind of learn the basics of it and then you just refine through backtesting and then trading real time. That's the best way to go about it for me. Someone paid JadeCap $7,500 in his trading and his Discord was worthless. I think it has to be depending on the person, but someone might find value on it.
Dude, it's worthless if you're a signal bot. Listen, if it's worthless if you're a signal bot. If you're not, if you're there just to learn, it's always useful, bro. Because I've seen his Discord. He has useful stuff in there. If people will say it's quote unquote useless, they're just signal botting. They're just trying to make money off his alerts.
Bro, I was saying like, what if they want to leave? The child, the officer want to leave and they want to pay the cut.
Yeah.
Then you said I have to sue them. Someone else had an idea. Put a chip in them, get them planted, and then file a UCC1. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like we own them now. What is that? A UCC1 is a legal document. Security interest and a debt personal property. I got ownership over that child. Look at that. Take that free will away.
Oh, hell no.
T-Trace is legit what made IC hit for me. And that's good. That's really good. I think he makes very good videos to get you started. But yo, let me pull up Lumi real quick. Apparently T-Trace and Lumi's beefing. That's what Kane also said too, and then some other people. But my thoughts again is like, how do you copy someone's model when it's literally IC, which is like, everyone trades it. Like if I make the smart model, I can even claim if someone takes my like nearly the same thing. I don't think I have the obligation or the capability to do that because it's so weird.
Kind of pop in here a little bit.
Are they beefy on Twitter? I don't see it. You guys are saying it was on Twitter. Because if Desi drops it in version, you know, Ryan has a version. Ryan shouldn't say shit. It's just a inversion, and I don't know.
Nope,
what
bro.
this is.
In my opinion, like I said my stance earlier, bro. If people sell stuff or they show you certain models, quote unquote, like you can't be beefing each other if you make no fucking money from it, bro. That's just the reality. If you make no money off what you teach, you're simply a marketer. You're not a fucking trader. You're not a trader. Sorry, you're not a trader.
Strip them after their name. That's what you say.
Bro, I don't care what anyone says. If you just fucking show a model and you're beefing over someone, and I'm not saying it's just him. There's like other people out there. He could be crushing it, honestly. I hope he is too. I'm not rooting against him. But dude, if you're beefing over shit like that, it's just like, dude, you're beefing over like fucking hypotheticals. You're fucking beefing over fucking what do you call it? Hindsight stuff. Like if you don't make money trading, you're just a hindsight charter. That's all you are.
Go after them. Tanya actually trades though. She has her own trading. You can say that someone say she's on a losing streak. I don't know if it's recent or not. But that's the part of the process.
Listen, so Kane said teach trading. If he does, fair play. Then what I'm saying, it doesn't apply to him, but it still applies to a lot of other people out there. A lot. Who have shown no consistency of what they quote unquote preach, you know? It's just like, I don't know.
Everyone's saying dodgy.
They're just a teacher. Like the definition of what a teacher does is a teacher relays you information that it knows. It's just a person who it's like a middle person. It's
or
like
a coach. Teacher or coach.
It's just someone who knows information that they learned over time and they're just relaying it to you. That's all what they do. Right. That's the scenario for most traders out there if they don't make money trading. Right, they're just teachers. If you do make money trading, it's valid in my opinion. If you don't, like you have no stance. You can't say anything.
You said your input doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the truth, bro. Come on.
And it's also not that hard to also show too. Like it doesn't really like people will make a lot of excuses saying, "Oh, I don't want to reveal anything," but they'll post like something like high class or something, like a car. But yeah, you can show your P&L for like a month or your payouts. Very easy to showcase, to be honest, too. Let's see.
I don't know. Wish everyone the best. I never hate on anybody.
Let's see what my live is at. This is this month. I haven't traded this much so far. August is 5K. What we at last month? 38. This is an account that I started a few months ago. So we're cooking on this. So yeah, trust the process.
W.
Shit. Was there any other trade ideas that you had this whole session other than that one trade you mentioned from the start of the stream?
Yeah, I took stuff in the morning.
No, I'm talking about for PM only so far.
Oh,
that you would have taken or you would have like maybe considered?
Nah, this is the only trade I would have taken.
Yeah, if that's the same thing for me, I'm like, damn, this is just garbage.
I think personally that eval take that we had on live probably was the best setup of the PM session, in my opinion. 5-minute balance or rebalance, 1-minute entry, bullish SMT. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? You think that PM take was the best or not? That's what I see, because I don't really see anything else, much else. Because listen, we bullish SMT off the 1-minute time frame, 5-minute rebalance. We also had a bearish VPR and validation sequence, where we just rode up higher. Ever since that, like I don't see anything else better, PM wise.
Yeah. Zeusy, I don't know who Zeusy is. He might be the guy who makes like demo videos for learning. But if that's the same guy, it would apply too, right?
Who that is? Hope he's doing well
though. All right. But yeah, no trades for me again. My P&L is just sitting here. I think a lot of you guys requested not requested, but I've been just wanting to do it more. show when I'm red or green or red or just neutral. Yesterday I was down 600, and then that last trade made me up plus 900, so we were up like 330, something like that. Which is nothing yet. Zushi shows executions. I think if it's the video I'm talking about, I think it's demo. Unless it changes, I don't know.
Good patience by you, by the way, today.
Yeah. So said so many Dodgy haters. Dude, Dodgy's like, I feel like that's what I said. He's like the most hated person on Twitter right now. But he's trolling with it, so like he's giving him more like publicity, but it's driving the haters. He's rage baiting them.
Yeah, if he does like a job of marketing, I will say that like, I mean, I don't think anyone should. I don't think anyone should get overly hated like him. But like when he's like posting tweets saying that he bought his car or whatever he bought through trading, it's just like you're gonna get hate, bro, naturally, because you're not showing any proof of concept to it. And so like when you say stuff like that, I don't know. If you were to say like, oh, I got this car from teaching people how to become profitable, that's fair. But if you're like, yeah, I got this from trading, it's just like, okay, show proof. So that's what it. But I mean, he seems like a decent guy. He think about like him, even though he gets hated, is he seems like a morally sound dude. He's never done anyone dirty, as from what I know. People just like to hate on him because he takes demo trades. So, yeah. Dude, if you're out there making money trading, that's all that matters. I feel like everyone should be supporting everyone. You know?
Yep.
You're chopping, Brian.
When's the Lanto indicator coming out? So I can steal it and just make the same shit.
I don't think indicators work, if I'm be honest. So
if it doesn't work, then why are they beefing? They saying you stole my model, you stole my indicator.
LOL.
I just don't understand how you can steal someone's indicator though, like someone's model. Like no one has like a patent on it. It's all public. It's all ICT mainly related for these people. It's not like order flow or some shit like that where it's more unique to them, that data driven. Apex has started to ban people for buying new evals after they get profitable. Anyone has been removed from the ban. Has anyone in the chat been unbanned? I've seen a few. Like it's like kind of like a tiny, like maybe like one or two every few months. Someone talk about, oh, I got unbanned, but not to the stage where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. More people are getting unbanned. Some people are unbanned. FSP was unbanned recently. Well, he's an influencer. That's the thing. So it doesn't really apply to this example. Beyond the hate, dodging makes it really easy to have very little respect for. Well, that's the rage bait troll model. So like he probably has like, you know, it's probably good supporters, like 65-70% supporters, but 30% haters. Most people don't have that much haters, to be honest. It's Coach Smart for Funny Next. Yes. You can also get the cash back whenever. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just log and micro it, and I'll show you how I do it. Shit, no money made today. I'm on micros for this one. I'll just join in one micro and then put a limit. It's probably like $2 or yeah, there we go. Made $2. There we go. Logged in. And we're good to go. We're good to go for a day. 8 trading days later, another payout. Because I don't think I'm forcing a trade. That's like what happens to me when I fumble. I'm like, I was on stream for 2 hours. It's power hour now. I don't trade power hour. Now I'm trying to find a trade. I can't find a trade. I'm like, I'm just going to go with the first trade I see. And I could lose a lot of money that way. So it's a short spot cook. It might. I feel like the range has been just dog shit now. What's the latest on the trade copier? I think it should still come sometime next week. Hopefully just early. Let's. You haven't tried it, right? I send you links on it. I would ask for people to give feedback. The trade copier.
No, I haven't tried it yet. No.
Are you gonna try? Or are you good with the one that you're using?
Yeah, I'm just unless trade copy wants to hit me up, I'm chilling.
Just to use though, is if it's a good product.
The reason I'm just not trying it is because I don't know, I'm content with TradeSync right now. If I have like problems with TradeSync, I'll try it, but there's no need for it.
All right, that's fair.
That's really it, to be honest.
Now it's starting to look like it's shortable, but that's just like way too far now. Been waiting for too long.
Yeah, we're starting to see you move now. Dave.
That took so long for us to actually get something. But, you know, we have a breaker here now. If this closes, could be doable for shorts. Finally, the market is moving. Yeah. About time, hasn't it?
Good patience, though. Are you all green every day this week?
Yep, every day. Almost down 600. Like I usually my green day so far has been like 300 to 500. So 600 is like, you know, if I didn't have that banger, it would have been like 900. I'd be like, damn, we're down like probably 30,000 on everything. But I clutched up. We had that last trade because I feel like it's rare for you too probably to have like, let's say two losses in a row is already bad, but 3 losses in a row, that's like you gotta bat out right there. You gotta just quit for that day. I feel like shorts is the game plan now. I feel longs are dead now. Just for the rest. Or consolidate. But I would probably ask for it to lean a little bit lower. Consolidate back down this raid. Well, the weekend's coming.
Yes, sir.
Let's see my Robinhood. We bought kind of a good amount more. It's all red today. Jeez. Oh, it just updated. Yeah, almost down 2,000 on these purchases that we did. Look at that chat. You guys are gonna make me lose now. We're up good amount. I think we're still up so far this week, this month. Last 30 days has been 47,000. Look at that.
Not bad for someone who doesn't trade.
Not bad, yeah.
Supposedly. Who doesn't give out trades? LOL. Saying no botters. W chat though for the people who tuned in and just wanted to learn mainly.
Yeah.
That's the right approach.
But yeah, closing note for me is there's some deals ending. Fund Next I think ends this weekend. Take Profit Trader also ends this weekend. Those are the two best ones right now. I think Funtex also ends this weekend too. So these three. And Lucid should have projects Sunday, which is great. So if you haven't loaded up for Funtex or Take Profit Trader, I would load up. That's for you too, Lanto. You gotta load at least. I need to see double digits. You said you had 5, I think. You need double digits.
Props
for TPT reserves.
Oh yeah.
We need to get you at 30, bro. Yeah,
30 is crazy.
But think about it though, like you won't do TPT evals for 6-7 months, right? You have 30. There's like six sets. You'll be set for a long time.
Carry over monthly.
No, that's why I recommend it. It's no monthly fee. Like it stops like Top Step. You know how I had Top Step before? I had like, I think it was like November, December or something. I had like 25 reserves, and now I just got finished by it. But I got moved live like 3 times during that whole time. And I did not do a single Top Step combine for 8 months, and that just helps you just keep on making more and more money.
Yeah,
which is pretty big for me to really focus on. But yeah, that's why I need to see it from you. We're gonna do it together.
I really like TPT. I'm gonna start putting that up there. Someone asked our top 3 for me: Apex, Top Step, TPT.
Yeah. Wait, you said Apex, Top Step, TPT, top 3.
Yeah.
I think that's actually my top 3 too.
Yes.
Funding ticks and Funding Next. I feel like I have to wait for a few more months first to really see. But yeah, this is the deal, guys. 4% off, no activation fee, which is great. $216 for a 150K account, and then you get 100% refund if you get a payout, which is, you make $100, get a payout, boom, done. So that's huge there. And then you get cash back too. So technically, you can get more out of it. You can be like up $10 off the refund. That's incredible. I don't think there's anything else here, guys. Any other questions? We could do some Q&A for like last 3 minutes. CPI passing stream next week. Oh yeah, we're definitely do that. CPI. Do you trade base hits in your cash count? Yeah, basically. I think if you see my P&L on my cash count, I think I took it away. It's like the same thing. A few $1,000 per day. You don't like trade day? Honestly, I'm so bad at trade day because 30% consistent rule is like messing with me. Because twice, I reset them. I hit like I think like 7,000 profits, and then I go back to like 2,000 profits. I'm blown. It's 30% consistency. I'm like, damn. Maybe if I treat this as a fund account, I could do better. But like, I'm trying to expedite them, try to pass them with big size. It's not that good. How do you identify breakers? I have a video on that. I think you should watch the video. Doesn't TPT charge per month? No. If you pass them, monthly goes away. I can vouch for that because I myself on Top Step and TPT and other firms, I've tested it. I had 30 accounts, 25 accounts, and I haven't been charged for like 8 months. So like now I'm like, I want to get some more so I can basically invest in myself for another 8 months, 6 months basically. Why do you choose a chart in TradingView over just directly platform like NinjaTrader? I think TradingView is good, right? Is that what you do too, Lance? So you chart on TradingView, but you execute somewhere else?
Yeah, that's what I do mainly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to be NT for a long time, but now I just have my leader as a Tradeify account on my trade center.
Yeah. That's only if you pass them. Yeah, that's right. But yeah. Do you trade AM session? We might be doing AM next week. I didn't do it this week. I tried to do it, but I was already doing a lot of stuff. Oh, giveaway. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Let's do some giveaways. We're too busy on rants.
This says Lanto speak another language. Do I sound like I have an accent? That's wild if I do. I just speak fast. People have genuinely asked me. They've hit me up and they've been like, "Yo, are you on Adderall?" And I was like, maybe
Just say
not.
I'm Lanto.
I'm fucking D1
No
Yapper.
different. That's like the favorite thing that people on my channel says if they're hating, if they're outright hating, they're like, "Oh, why is he yapping all the time? Why is he not trading?" It's like, shit. They're trying to rage, baby. But let's take care of some giveaways. All right, we'll pick two winners and then we'll wrap this up, guys. Stream lasted a little bit longer, no trades a day for me, but Lanto took a trade somewhere. Yeah, this is a pretty classic trade for him. The inversion had a set stop and just let it ride, which actually started was like 30 points. It went 45 peak. That's the best thing we could really do today.
Yee.
So when's the face cam coming out?
When you owe me what you owe me on stream, remember?
What the hell did I owe you?
Chat, you know what he owes me. Tell him. For anyone in here who was in that stream one time.
Yeah, I know what you owe. You know, chat though. You don't even owe me. You owe chat too.
What? Okay. Well, what are we doing here now? What?
You gotta kiss. You gotta cuss. You gotta kiss a man. You remember that? Chat. Does anyone remember that? He's like,
dude,
if price doesn't hit this high.
We offset that because I did a giveaway with you. Okay, I paid my way out of it. Okay.
You pay your no. Some people are disputing that. We're gonna take the giveaways back, and then we want the, you know, the conditions.
Yo, you keep bringing that up, I'm gonna leak that FaceTime call we had, bro. What you did on FaceTime.
What are you talking about?
Dude, I was traumatized. Seriously. Crazy.
What are you on about?
But there's probably a couple people in chat who are probably taking this serious.
They're like, what is going on? Is this something actually happening?
Bro.
Okay, let's do the giveaway, guys. Should give me enough time. These are the two winners today. I think some guys wanted the bot tricks or something like that. I guess set that up next week. So if you're relaxing nature sounds or Dale day trader, make a ticket on the Discord. And then we'll hand that. Any closing thoughts, Lato?
Nah. Have a good weekend, guys. Hopefully you guys did well this week. Followed your system. Screw the P&L. As long as you just followed your plan, I feel like that's what's most important. Just keep doing that. Keep practicing, and over time, your skill set will carry you. So, yeah, keep up the good work, chat. Stay safe. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next week.
Yep. All right, guys. See you guys Monday. Peace.